rock and roll. If I forget anything, I can just go do it. Stopping me. Yeah. Hello, all. Welcome to the Dark Room. I am Pomosi Hinton, the dude in the dark room, and it is October 6th. It's a Thursday, which means it's a Triforce Thursday. So we're going to be doing some photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Taking some cool pictures of the flora, fauna, architecture, landscapes of this great, amazing, beautiful game. I got a lot of pretty cool pics so far. All thanks to my friend. Thank you. All thanks to my good follower friends here, helping keep me motivated doing this. Really appreciate it. If you want to see any of the previous streams that we've had, if you want to watch any of the previous episodes of us rolling through Hyrule, rocking some photography, check out our YouTube. It's all up on there. Or at least most of it. Sometimes I veto an episode. For instance, Friday's stream was a total piece of garbage, right? So probably not going to upload Friday's stream. Maybe I'll clip like one of the shots that I took anyway. I don't know if anybody even got to see it on the stream, but at least I can clip something from it. But streams like that, I probably won't. We had to cut it in half because I had ended it, and came back on, and it's just a whole mess. I am curious. I haven't looked back at the actual downloaded file though, so I'm curious if somehow the actual stream that I download has a solid frame rate compared to the actual stream itself. Haven't checked that yet. Because I wanted to not think about it. It was so frustrating. Luckily, it was just a short stream on Friday because I had other business to attend to. Am I in focus? I look like I'm in focus, right? Are you focusing on me, pal? Your lens. Also, on YouTube is where you can find the sweet little clips that I'm talking about clipping from Friday's stream. If you want to just watch some abbreviated, bite-sized chunks of what we do, YouTube will have that, along with TikTok, if you like TikTok instead. TikTok, we rock the talk. The tickety-tockety a little bit. So check that out. Check out the TikTok if you're into just the bite-sized stuff. If you want to omit completely any sort of longer form content, then don't even look at the YouTube, because then you won't have to deal with that long form content. At least not yet. TikTok keeps increasing the times that they're allowing people to post. So now you can do 10-minute. I'm pretty sure you can do up to 10-minute videos on TikTok. I haven't got there yet. But probably one day maybe we'll do some 10-minute stuff. When we edit together what we're working on here on the stream, which is the photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild, obviously, I do intend to maybe have like a 2-minute version, a really abbreviated version of the video, as well as maybe a longer, in-depth 10 to 15-minute video. But I'm going to do some research myself and see what kind of length is preferable these days, and try to adhere to those rules. Try to make it fit within those parameters. But we're not there yet. But when we're doing the stream, we're working on what we want to say about the photography in this game. And eventually that will end up on YouTube. And then maybe if it's short enough, at least the abbreviated version I'll put on TikTok as well. Like, again, that's like a very trimmed down 2-minute video with just the meat and potatoes. No fanfare, no frivolity. Okay, no ballyhoo. Just the basics. Just the clear-cut definition of what we want to say. What else we got? Got a pretty sweet Discord community. Y'all have been posting such cool stuff. And again, I am very sorry. Very sorry I'm bad about being on there regularly. In all honesty, I think it's all anxiety based. I believe that when I think about going on there, I think I get a little panic attack in my head, like, oh, what do I want to say? Because something that brings me a lot of anxiety is like, okay, so like my buddy Gary posts some cool photos. What if I respond with a comment on there, like I'm like, hey, great shots, dude. And then my buddy Gary, and I'm sorry I'm using you as an example, Gary, because I'm not, Gary's the coolest person I know, so this is not going to happen, but just because Gary's here. And then I say something like, or I just do a little thumbs up. And then he's like, wait a minute, dude, I worked so hard on that. And all you gave me was like a thumbs up and some 2-word comment, 2-word reaction to my awesome photos. Like, what's your problem, dude? And then yeah, I would disown you, exactly. And I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection. So it gives me anxiety thinking about going on there and like, oh, what am I gonna say about this? What this person posted? And maybe I bet nobody cares. I mean, I'm sure it's like nice to have. I bet you just want to know that somebody saw it. You know what I mean? And but that's where the anxiety comes. Is like, how should I respond? What is the proper response? I'm still again very much getting used to this whole thing. So 4 words and 2 emoji minimum. Exactly. Which here on our stream in this dark room, we call them emojis. They're not emojis; these are emojis. To keep it in family here.
Johnny boy.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, dude, look at the size of that redemption box. I gotta do something. I think here it's fine during our intro. It's also nice. It's like right there. It's like almost like a reach out and grab it, almost. But when we get into, I do want to shrink that down only because if we have a redemption or comments, going on during a time when I'm like reviewing an image that I want to clip from, just like the some of the graphic will eat into the image, but you can't see the whole graphic, so it looks kind of funny. So I want to cut it so that it's just framed out of where we're actually viewing the images on our Sheikah slate, just for this game, only for Zelda. Because the image review that we use also for the when I do a clip, when I grab the image, it's just a part of it's just a video clip. It's not an actual still frame like in Fallout. We can actually get the exported still frames, but here we have to actually have just a video feed up, so you see everything that's on the stream. It's just a cropped part of the window of that particular segment. So anyway. Remind me to do that. Other than that, I didn't put the Discord up. I was complimenting all of you for your amazing work on Discord. So let me again say that if you wanna do some of your own photography, what we like to call in-game photography, photography. If you want to do your own in-game photography, I highly recommend it. It's very fun. It's a great way to help appreciate the beauty and the design of these games. I think it's a great way to encourage yourself to appreciate that a lot more. But it's also a fun creative exercise and a fun artistic exercise. Fun way to explore and shoot in a game that you might not have viewed a game in that way. You can see the game in a much different perspective, which is very important. I will rant about perspective on the regular, how important it is seeing things from different angles, not necessarily physically. There's also a good just life philosophy in there. The idea of seeing things from different perspectives, looking at things from different angles, things like that. Very important to me. And it is a very important part of the creative process, especially the photographic process, where looking at things from different perspective, from different vantage points, different views, is a great way to understand a scene and display it better and help you understand what you respond to in that particular subject, and how to best represent your own vision of that particular subject. Seeing it from all different angles is a very good exercise. So always look at things from many different perspectives. And again, shooting in a video game like this, I did shoot a lot of photography in Zelda the first time I was playing it, when I was actually playing through my original run. But I wasn't shooting with a very specific intent throughout my entire playthrough. Just every once in a while I'll take a shot. But now that we're looking at it from strictly a photographic perspective, I'm seeing the game in a very different way. I'm enjoying it in a very different way, and I highly recommend you do that. And if you do, post on the Discord with some of your shots. Share them with some other photographers, and I would appreciate it. Everyone would appreciate it. I'd love to see what other people are doing out there. I am very impressed with a lot of photography, in-game photography stuff that I see. Just coming from the few people that are posting on there, you guys have some incredible talent and some incredible eye. So keep it up. And if you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot, man. What you got to lose? Nothing. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. I think we should just jump in because I'm going to review for a while. It's going to take a long time. What else do we got to do? The only thing I wanted to remember again is when we jump in, first thing I'll do, I won't even start to review or stop me if I do begin reviewing because I can get very ahead of myself, lose my train of thought, lose my focus. But if you see me running on about something, just try to remind me. Just let's do the change to the alert box, text box size, chat box size really quick. Other than that, I hope everyone's had a great week. Hope you're ready for the weekend because we're kind of kicking it off right now. I consider Thursday night the weekend kickoff. And if you haven't had a good week, take a minute right now, take a deep breath, leave your worries at the darkroom door because we're in the darkroom now. We're going to sit back, relax, have some fun, take some photos. Yeah, again, if you play any game while we are doing this, you're earning double bonus points. And if you play Zelda Breath of the Wild, take some photos in Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's a 3-time multiplier, people. So just do it, okay? Do it and have some fun, but do whatever the hell you want at the same time. But yeah, let's jump in. Let's do this. Let's create some photographs. And it looks like, I feel like everything seems pretty stable. Yeah, is the frame rates not messing with anybody? Because it says I'm getting green. I'm all green here on my side. 5 by 5, Mr. 5 by 5. Yeah, I'm looking good. If you notice any quality issues though, please spout them off to me. Spout it like a little teapot, short and stout. Got a spout if you see my issues come about. So okay. Anyway, where's my twanger? Okay, what do we got? What have we got? First, let's punch in. Punch in on me because I got to be closer to my monitor. One day I'll have like a 30-inch screen or something, right? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The monitor I'm using now, what is that? Like maybe a 22-inch diagonal. Maybe 24. It might be a 24. Kind of hard to tell. But one day I'll have a nice big monitor. But right now I gotta get a little closer to this little thing. Okay, so what did we say? First things first, let's do, like I was mentioning, we have to, let's check, guys. So here's the image review screen. Here's what I was talking about. So like if I do a redemption right now, beautiful. See, like it's eaten into... It's just the tip of it just barely got me, Odell. So let's shrink that bad boy down to a manageable size. I'll just put the whole box out of it. And then here's our chat box. Put that whole box out of that frame. So there's no way it could overlap. Okay, and then... Gary or Johnny Boy, if y'all are not indisposed, do a redemption when you can. I think your guys sometimes we've noted that the size does change depending on the subject. Doing the redemption, I'm gonna do one too though. Let's do another redeem beautiful. Oh, whoops. Wait, what? Am I doing... Wait, what? What did I do wrong this time? Did I disable it? It's my alert box. You're good. Yeah. Bitch. Why didn't mine work? What did I do? Yeah, you T-full. Oh, maybe because I had done it twice in a row? What's wrong with my redemptions, asshole? Redeem, beautiful. Thank you, Gary. There we go.
Beautiful. Doing well.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so I think we're good. We're out of the bounds of that little review box. All right, we're all set. Thanks for reminding me to do that. Just kidding. We're all good. Okay. So, where did we start? Well, we were just leaving. We did our last little bit of photography in Lorland Village. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in this little cove, man. Since we got past the Clarinet Coast here, we've been having a lot of fun all up Corn Beach, Loreline Village. It's the greater Gobi Shores area. It's actually unclear if it like is Corn Beach part of the Gobi Shores. I don't know. Is Clarinet Coast part of Corn Beach? Is Gobi Shores part of Corn Beach? You know what I mean? Where does Corn Beach end? Is there a Loreland Beach? I mean, in all honesty, in real life, like every little spot everywhere along this entire area would have a bunch of names. I wonder if at one point the development team at Nintendo was like, do we really need names for like every little spot? I mean, yes, I would prefer it. I would have said yes, because we are coming across places that we need to name. Like, for instance, the bay here in Loreland Village is it's not like Loreland Bay or anything, but that's what we're calling it, Loreland Bay. That's what I've been referring to it as. Anyway, we just ended our in-depth photo session over here at Loreland Village, and now we're going to head across the Gobi Shore area. We're probably going to end up shooting pretty much just right here tonight, I would say. We spotted some wild horses here on Rimba Beach, so we'll do some Rimba Beach horse photo shoot. I knew there were a couple. We saw some choo-choo over here. Not sure if we're going to get those back again, though, because we have seen them only appear for their first appearance is the only time we get to see them, and then once they leave, if they shrink back down into the ground, they don't pop back up, or that has happened. So we might not get a chance to shoot these little choo-choo, which isn't a big deal. We've had so much choo-choo stuff. Whew. And plus I have a real sweet double blue standard choo-choo in front of this waterfall. Like one of the first shots that we kept from a long time ago. I love that landscape. Love the way the moon looks, even though I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan of the way a half moon looks all the time. It's much more difficult to get that to really look the way I want it to, and that has a lot to do with the way the depth of field falls off into the background. And luckily here, because the central part of the frame was actually pointed right at the very deep background there, we did get an infinite depth of field, which would be something I would just prefer to leave on pretty much 90% of the time. There's no way to adjust pretty much any of the parameters of the image. One thing we will talk about in the photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild video that, again, we are working on every time we do this. But yeah, so the past couple months, we've been doing summertime type photography, going along these shore areas. And then I was saying, like I said, we just got into the Loreland Village area. I really love this shot of the crescent moon over Loreland Village. Absolutely love that shot. So many of these shots are going to be very difficult to delete. So many of these shots. This one I can tell you I will probably get rid of, even though I very much enjoy this shot. I do love this shot. It's not a difficult shot to achieve. I mean, quite a few of these are not all that difficult, I suppose. Definitely going to keep Kilton the Monster Merchant shot, especially the Blood Moon version. Did I save one of those? Yeah, I did. Saved one of the Blood Moon, one of the Crescent. Maybe I'll decide between those two which one I would keep. And I can tell you right now, it's probably going to be the Blood Moon. Even though I kind of like the balance better on this Crescent Moon version. Because of the position of the moon in the sky. I don't know. It feels... It's also a wider shot. So I don't know. They're both pretty cool. But the Blood Moon, again, very hard to coordinate when that's going to happen. And how you're going to frame the subject. And it's a pleasant surprise when it pops up. When we already have some shots in mind. And we're getting into spooky season here in October, since we just crossed. This is our first October. Hello, welcome to October. First October Zelda stream, because we were at the 29th last week. So we're officially, I say once it hits October, we're in spooky season. Which really should mean that would dictate that we should do some spooky type photography But I haven't really thought about where we would go or what we would do, so I'm going to stick with our Gobi Shores area for now. Anyway, this is where we began last time. We got our shot of spinch. I've been shooting spinch just like up the wazoo, left and right. Spinch is coming at it left and right. I don't know why I didn't get a good clip of this shot. This shot was actually kind of fun. I don't know why I didn't clip it, but oh well. Probably just because it wasn't going to make a good clip. If it's a boring little segment, it doesn't really matter how good the shot is. Sometimes I'm like, there's nothing of substance there, so no, we won't even clip that one. This is from 2 weeks ago now. So this shot, and I do enjoy this shot a lot. Any of these type of shots, I very much enjoy somebody about to go on an adventure looking out over the landscape or into, in this case, into the beach or what will be the Gobi Shores area, that little path leading to the Gobi Shores area. Love that leading path into the image. The eye line from Spinch, the Spinches, both of them, both the horse and the man, they're both named Spinch. Their eye line heading right out towards that path. About to go on an adventure. They're just like, they're all packed up, ready to go. Maybe they're waiting out the weather. This was right before the rainstorm ended. Love those type of shots. And this is from 2 weeks ago. I don't know why I'm reviewing it again. Probably because I'm going to delete it. I will probably delete this one. I kind of wish that the sky looked better in this shot. I'll tell you that right now. This one's up for deletion, but because it was already a keeper, I'll save that for our second round of editing when we actually start shooting. This is a pretty cool shot of Spinch just walking through the northern gate. I got to call that like the North Gate. Lorland Village's North Gate into the Itoon Valley here, which we did get some really cool shots of the Itoon Valley. Talking point that we will go over for sure. And this was him heading in about to, he did, while he was looking like he wanted to go in that direction in this shot, or at least that's how we made it appear. He ended up kind of leaving out the other side and not, in fact, going on the adventure that he thought he was, I guess. But at this shot, it's like kind of like meh. It's kind of meh. I wish the village looked a little bit more picturesque. It's kind of getting lost amongst a lot of that foliage and the palm trees and stuff. It's just like it's like not enough of the village. Like I wish one side of the image was kind of opening up more and showing you some more of the village so that you knew where this guy was coming from. We're here. It looks like just like maybe the one or two hut that are just sitting there on the bluff above the water, and then there's that watchtower. But it's an okay shot. But no, it's goodbye. We have so many better Spinch shots, like that one we were just talking about. This shot's a much better Spinch shot and a much more intense sense of adventure in the image, in my opinion, because we're looking at where he's going, not necessarily where he came from. We got a sweet little family portrait, dinner time family portrait of this little Lorland Village fisherman's family around their little fire pit, cooking up who knows what. We actually did not see them cook anything. We watched pretty much their entire time sitting at the fire. They were not doing much. I even had to show, first of all, I lit the fire for them as if like they couldn't do that themselves. So I lit that for them. But then, sup, Brandon? Thank you, my boy. We lit the fire for these people, and then we showed them how to cook a little bit because they couldn't quite figure it out. So we showed them how to do it. And this is a great little family portrait. It's actually the only, I think that's like really it is the only family portrait we've done, I guess, on the show in this game. I think a lot of the other portraits have been like this one of the Gerudo individual type portraits, and that's also, we shot a lot of those, or at least several of them. See, we're getting into Jessica here. We got this portrait of Jessica the innkeep. But it's our first family portrait. That being said, I don't consider this the best shot in the world. Again, it's like this was kind of a bad angle to really get a sense of them being in this village, which maybe I don't really mind all that much, but you can't really see any of the other structures. Like if there were some structures in the distance somewhere, to make it feel like you knew that these people were sitting in front of their house in the village or something. I think that could have been better, but still pretty nice. I would love to. I'd love to cook my dinner on that walk. Is that a walk? I don't know what that would be. It's a giant bowl over a fire. Not really the most culinarily versed person in the world. Y'all probably know that about your boy Paul. No good. I don't have a good palate. I don't have patience. And standing over a stove or a sink makes my back hurt. So I will pay for the service of someone else taking care of that. It's happily pay. Anyway, this is not the best shot. Let's delete that one. I'm not a big. I do like it. I do like that it is a group portrait, and it's like our first good group portrait, and we'll probably try to get more of those in where we can, when we can, if we see a good opportunity, make that happen for sure. But yeah, we can delete this one. We don't need to. That's just it, you know. And plus, again, now that Lorland Village is going to be in the past, I'll probably end up deleting quite a few of these Lorland Village ones. I maybe will try to save one good shot, which in my opinion is probably going to end up being one of these nice overall shots of the entire village from a distance like this, especially that crescent moon there. Love that crescent moon. Did I keep any? No, we didn't get any good blood moon over Lorland because by the time the moon reaches this point in the sky, the blood moon has come and gone because it reaches its peak height, and then like around its peak height, and then you get the cinematic with Zelda telling you that the enemies are coming back, and then you don't have the blood moon. It disappears and it goes back into standard moon phase. So we couldn't. I would probably have wanted a shot at this point with the moon in the sky at about this point if it was a blood moon, but we couldn't get it. So this is probably our best like spooky type. Just because it's night, so it's more spooky somehow. We're such mammals. We're such hunter-gatherer mammals that we do not like the night. So it's spooky, so that would work into our spooky type photography, which we will be trying to emphasize for the next month or so. Night is the most spooky. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I really love the nighttime. I mean, you know I'm a night owl type person. And so I love the night. I especially like heavily illuminated places at night. I think this is why I've always really loved Las Vegas. Has nothing to do with pretty much anything else than it's just like the atmosphere is kind of, plus it's the desert. It's nice and warm. You know, I like my warmth. Limited amount of mosquitoes. Lots of cool architecture and very bright, vivid lights. At nighttime. Something about that I very much enjoy. Okay, anyway. So yeah, nighttime is spooky. Anyway, back to the edit. So we shot Jessica. Here's our Jessica rabbit chilling inside the Lorland Inn. I do really like these portraits. It's kind of fun shooting these little portraits of the villagers. We shot a few over the past couple weeks. Obviously, this is kind of like a portrait of the old man of the village. Really love that one. Thank you. But we've slowly been getting portraits of each one of those. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Wait, whoa. You're not getting away with this easy, pal. Thank you, Gary. I hope I do not disappoint you. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very much appreciated. My good man. Oh, what's up, Jason? I missed your comment. Hang on. Yeah, let me go back. Who else did I miss? I'm missing people. I've been all right, Jason. How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're ready to have some fun. I've been re-owned. Thanks. Appreciate it. Shot Jessica. Jessica, the innkeep. I do really like these portraits, but these are the kind, again, this shot especially, she doesn't even move, dude. This person doesn't really move. The background, it does not change. The lighting does not change here. So I could come back and grab these portraits very easily if we wanted to. So I am going to delete these almost immediately. I was previously disowned. What? Banned? I think what you mean to say is no ticket. Is the vibe. Can you interact with her to make her move? Well, if you have been paying attention in class, young man, you will have seen us pose people using the fire arrows and such. Because when you do an attack, do I have anything saved with somebody else posing? I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, we've been doing the kind of stuff where we're if we fire a fire arrow, not only to create some different lighting effects, but it also will make some people kind of jump back and do a little pose. So yeah, I'm sure Jessica would do a similar thing for sure. Um, you can make her move as well. Well, she like jumps a little bit. They might move a tiny bit. I mean, I think if they're going to be standing in fire, I think the people will move because the fire will at least kind of harm them. Actually, it's unclear. I'm not sure if there are specific NPCs that can be affected by other enemies and stuff, or because there's really only those few traveling NPCs and NPCs out in the overworld outside of the village areas and the populated areas. And those people seem to kind of be scripted to be attacked by enemies, or at least they have the ability to defend. Some of them fight the enemies every once in a while. Some of them just flee and cower. We've seen it all here. But like for instance, I don't know. I don't think we could kite a enemy into Lorland Village and like have it start attacking the villagers or anything like that. I think all of the leashes, as we've been described, are kind of too short to get them here. Wait, Jason says, I got a new camera in the post today. Sort of happy, but there's a fungus. And oh no, can't get into where the mirror is. Oh goodness, dude, fungus is no fun, dude. One time, okay, I used to live with my buddy, and his laundry room was connected to the garage where I had all my camera gear, and the laundry room didn't have the best ventilation system. So the entire garage and the laundry room that were connected would all get just pumped full of humidity. And I was storing, and luckily I didn't have I was like, I'm a huge fan of like vintage gear and old, especially old lenses, adapting old lenses to my modern camera and whatnot. And so I had like a shitload of like Vivitar. Oh, you got a Zenit E? Nice. So it's basically I think those are, a lot of the Zenit stuff is like knockoff Zeiss stuff, Zeiss Icon stuff that the Russians took over manufacturing. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, I had all these old vintage lenses, and they weren't expensive lenses, and they weren't even things that I was like, oh, I'll play around with this lens. I'd just go on eBay and buy like a huge lot of lenses and like play around with them. And I had all these old vintage lenses kind of just sitting in these little wooden drawers because it was like the only storage area I had. And I did not even think about the humidity coming from the washing and dry, or it's really just a dryer, all that humidity getting pumped in. And one of the first times I caught myself thinking about it, I went and I checked on the lenses. I was like, holy shit, I just put these lenses in a nice little wooden, which is going to retain moisture and retain all that humidity, put that all in that little wooden drawer, opened it up and looked like all the lenses completely just full of fungus, completely full of fungus. And I couldn't believe it. And I was like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever done. And like I said, luckily my expensive stuff was not kept, at least not in those wooden cases. I usually keep my expensive stuff. I keep usually in a Pelican case. Although now I have a little dehumidifier where I keep the really fantastic lenses for exactly that reason. Recommend Zenit EOS USR 7070 wouldn't be in warranty. I have a Fed 2 coming in the post, and it looks like a Leica knockoff. Well, here's the thing, dude. There are some guys I had a Zenit 35 millimeter tilt shift lens. And And the tilt mechanism, the shift mechanism, I think it was actually just the shift. The tilt was fine. The shift mechanism was broken. And there are some very talented lens and camera service places. I think I sent it to Russia. I think I was sending it to Russia. I know Russia's not like the biggest, world's favorite country these days, but like you can find, there are people in Russia you might be able to, or at least somewhere in the former USSR countries, somewhere in there, you can find some good service people. But I know there was a guy in Russia that did some good work. I forget where I think I found it on a forum, the guy's name, and I do not remember who it was. Might have even been on eBay. There are people on eBay in different countries where you can purchase the service agreement or whatever on eBay, and then you just ship them the lens to service, and they'll ship it back. I've also done the same thing for some video game rejuvenation and such. But anyway, the Fed 2 is that's a Leica. Yeah, rangefinder. Is it a rangefinder or is it like a R? Right, a Leica R mirror or single lens reflex Leica. I always was very intrigued by the Leica R system. One of my uncles is a photographer, and he owned like a lot of the really cool R lenses. He had I think the 15 millimeter or the 14 millimeter R. It's a rangefinder. Okay, still really cool. Still really cool stuff. I'm gonna get back into shooting cool camera gear. By the way, one of the big ideas. It's such a huge idea. One of the plans for the stream was doing those little photo shoots. And I know we haven't done one for a while, but I have a whole bunch of old cameras to photograph, some beautiful looking cameras to photograph on the stream. And then hopefully eventually we'll have a nice little store and people can buy some cool photos of these cameras if you want a sweet looking camera image hanging on your wall. One of the plans. Anyway, let's keep reviewing so we can shoot. Okay, so Jessica, we don't want Jessica. Jessica, you're beautiful, and I'm sure you're a great person and all, but it's just not working out for me. So we got cut you. You're cut. This was the first time that we shot a dog in Breath of the Wild, as far as I can remember. Maybe we got some in the frame, but this is our first like full length doggy portrait session. Really wish we got a rainbow with him, dude. Really wish we found a rainbow during this shoot. Maybe I missed one. It's pretty easy to miss them. I have found they do not stick around for too long. You shot a dog. Okay, yeah. We photographed a dog. Okay. I do have this mug, this coffee mug that says I shoot people, and it's got a little camera on there, a little Pentax. I think I've showed it. Have I brought it on the stream once or twice? It should be in the background. My buddy Dylan gave it to me as like a birthday gift one year. Thanks, Dylan. But yeah, we did a portrait session. We had a portrait session of the dog, and that was really fun because it was the first time that we shot this type of creature in the game. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing it. We could kind of manipulate its pose, well, not its pose, but at least its positioning, utilizing those little meats that it's attracted to. And we had some fun time. I wouldn't say, honestly, I didn't really walk away. I think this one with the flying V is probably the most well put together image. It has a lot going for it. One, the time of day, absolutely beautiful, right at sunset. Look at those clouds in the sky. We have that beautiful color gradient. Great clouds. Got the flying V just above the dog. The dog's pose is brilliant. I do wish its shadow on the ground was coming across the front side of it and maybe had a little bit better of a silhouette to the shadow, so we could see the dog's muzzle and face shape a little better in the shadow. The Lorlin Inn, the structure on the left side of the frame, looks absolutely brilliant. That's it perfect placement, I want to say. Again, this is the kind of thing, like, if we want it to read as an image of the village, it has to have some context to the village, and having that building in there, I think, really adds that context. Plus, we have the fishing boat, little fishmonger's boat, right above the dog as well. The bay looks beautiful. The color in the water looks great. We're getting a little bit of reflection off the water, not too much because it's not. We don't have as still of the water to as we would need to have a brilliant, well put together reflection on the water, which I would prefer. If we could do long shutter speeds, we could glass the shit out of that water, although I don't think that would really help the reflection all that much. But we could glass the shit out of that water and make it look nice and smooth. But here, I kind of like the texture, actually, with those little ripples. And plus, doing a slow shutter speed with any kind of moving subject, which everything else would be moving, wouldn't do us too well. So no way to change shutter speed here. Really love that shot, though. So maybe I'll probably end up just keeping this one shot. As much as I love the shots of the dog frolicking in the water and having a good old time, which was kind of the shot I visualized. This was the kind of shot that I really wanted to get, but none of them really worked out. I think we were kind of getting there with that boat in the background and the sun as the sun went down, but we somehow missed prime sunset moment. This is as close as we got. And we couldn't get the dog to behave after a certain point, probably because we fed it so much raw meat that it got sick. And it's like, I'm stopping, man. I'm hurting. I'm only hurting myself here. I'm hurting myself. And so we gave it a rest. But I think I was going for more like a time between these two shots. This is just a little bit too late into sunset. And this is just a little too early into sunset to look out into the water and get the dog swimming. I wanted one of these dogs swimming at that time of day, and we did not quite capture that. Also trying to get some good companion type shots with the dog looking like the companion of one of these villagers, which it assuredly is, but it wouldn't. The guy was moving around so much and coordinating their position was very difficult. And if we had gotten a really magical one, like something like this at sunset or sunrise, while they were very close together, would have been pretty magical, but that didn't end up happening, unfortunately. So I think I'm only going to keep... I know this, you're like, Paul, have we even edited one of these? I'm kind of editing all these dog shots right now, though, as we're going through, because like I said, I know this shot is pretty much the best overall portrait of the dog and the village, if it's going to be the dog in context of it hanging out in Laurelin Village. This is pretty much as good as it got. Because these other shots, they're great. They're beautiful shots, but again, doesn't quite read as dog hanging out in Laurelin Village. And here we have like the entire shape of the bay itself with some of the structures in the background. Great time of day. Got that flying V in there, which adds... We got to decide... I think we've talked about having like a point system going on. A Pokemon Snap type point system, which I have said, and I will promise again that Pokemon Snap is going to be one of the next deep dives that we do into a game, and that will also end up being the first true photographic game that we play, since the whole game revolves around taking photographs, rather than what we've been doing in 76 and Zelda, where it's really, this is like a side hustle. Zelda Fauxtography and Fallout Photography is a side hustle, not the main point of the game. And there are plenty of actual photography games out there, and we'll get to those. But these are the games that I love playing, and so these are the games we're going to start with. No one can argue with me. Don't argue. So anyway, this is the one we're going to keep because overall, best context to the image, best look to the image, best timing, most difficult to achieve in terms of all of the elements lining up and the time of day and that flying V. Everything's great. All these other shots, they are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But it's like they're all kind of missing just a little something. And again, had this shot ended up like a shot like this at sunset, I wouldn't have minded the fact that it didn't have that context of the village, because then it kind of would just be dog having fun in the water rather than dog at Laurelin Village having fun, or the dog of Laurelin Village, which we did say we wanted to name this sucker. which I don't think we ever made a decision. Lori, the dog of Lorelin Village, something like that, something clever, something wicked smart. If anybody thinks of anything, pop it in. Go ahead and put in the comments below what you want to name the dog. Thanks. But yeah, we're only gonna keep this one. Look, and then I will delete all these dog photos. So we just got through. I know I spoke for like 30 minutes about this one series of images, but we kind of edited through a lot of them. That was like a bulk of our shoot last time. So this one being saved. This one we can delete, even though here the color does look gorgeous. Not a fan of the composition of the dog, though. The dog really should be a little bit to the right side of the frame to help balance with what is the only other kind of main subject in the shot, which is the fishmonger's boat and their little fishery up there. And the dog is a little bit too far to the center of the frame, and it's feeling a little lopsided. You want to balance that out by having that dog on the right side of the frame a little bit more. I also probably could have tilted down, maybe. Nah, it's actually pretty good. But either way, it's deleted. Bye. Okay, so we'll keep this one and all these other ones. Goodbye on that one. Goodbye on that one. Goodbye on that one. Adios on this one. Hasta la vista on this puppy. Sayonara on this one. Alfita Zane to my fishing friend and the dog there. Hasta luego on this one. Hasta mañana, don't get any on ya. I guess we don't need Hasta mañana, any of these. Well, I did say I kind of want to delete Spinch. We can just get rid of Spinch now. Even though, again, I do like this shot of the Spinches looking out. Imagine this shot, though, at sunrise when the sun would have been just coming over the hill where they are looking. That would have been brilliant. But you know what? Spinch didn't show up at that time. We were at the liberty of Spinch's schedule. Spinch's schedule is its own. So goodbye to that. Hasta luego. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you. Saving this one. We did shoot this treasure chest guy. What was his name? I should know what his name is. I know Chesica. I forget this guy's name. He's a swindler, though. He knows he's kind of like getting the best of you by making you gamble away your hard-earned rupees. But we did this little environmental portrait of our friend here in his little treasure chest gambling shop. Again, very easy shot to achieve. This person doesn't move. The lighting does not change. Like we said, we could make them dance, as I think we should be calling it, when we shoot the fire arrow near the NPC and make them react to it, making them dance. We could possibly do that. Maybe we'll go back and try that just to see if it actually works with the shopkeepers. That would be a fun thing to try first thing. Yeah. So anyway, delete that one though. Nothing special, nothing too difficult to achieve. Again, we did shoot. Last thing we tried to do while the moon was still in the sky, we had a vision. What was probably the most. We'll get to that in a second. But anyway, as the moon was going. As we were ending the stream, we had one more moon phase to get into. Really loved the shot of the shrine and that little. I think it's a cow. I feel like the cows and the bulls look fairly similar. Buffalo look very similar, or whatever. Water buffalo versus the cow. So I think that was a cow, but it could be wrong. Could be the male variant. And pretty cool shot. Pretty cool shot of the shrine. Not gonna keep it. I think that. The bull's like a little bit, or the cow's like a little bit too small in the frame to really make it a part of the image. But the moon looks cool up there. It's all right. But no, we don't want to keep that one. Even though that is a very spooky type shot, I guess it might be fitting for our spooky time type photography, which this shot is. So we've been trying to get a good shot of this little valley. This is the Atune Valley right here. That leads north out of Lorelin Village and then heads west, just past Tuft Mountain into the greater Farron Farron area. Is there like a sub area? It's Farron, and then it's grasslands are over there. This one doesn't really have a subdivided. The Farron Swamps. I'll call it the the Eastern Farron Swamps, whatever. But this little valley is very gorgeous, and at this very specific time of day, when the sun or the moon is at the point in the sky where it's just shining right through this little valley, the light is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a very picturesque moment to capture. And we waited a few times trying to wait for a subject to walk through the valley at just the right time, and we failed on a couple attempts. Just the timing didn't line up, and like the last second, literally like it was like one of the last things we did before I shut down the stream, or at least stopped shooting. We checked that valley because we saw the moon going overhead right into pocket, right where we wanted it. And guess who happened to be strolling on through the valley at that time? It was our good friend the Spinches running down the valley. We had just enough time to click like these 2 shots, and that was the only amount of time that we got with the moon overhead, just in that perfect spot. So very happy to get that. Is like that is like the best feeling creatively when you have that vision, which again, we tried several times. We had a vision in mind. We knew what subject, or at least a basic type of subject that we wanted going through this spot. We knew what time of day. We knew what the light wanted to look like. We failed several times, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? You can't win them all. And then the last second, we had this line up, and it came out pretty well. Not exactly how I envisioned it in the first place. This is closer to the shot that I wanted. Little Spinchy there with this big ol' grin on his face, because he's like, dude, I have a horse. I walk back and forth through this valley, and that's my life, and I'm stoked on it. He doesn't even need like a income. This guy doesn't need any kind of income. It's good for you, pal. But this is the type of shot that I really wanted. The moon overhead right there, just in the sky, the small portion of the sky that we still have in the frame there. The moon would have been right there, shining a beautiful light all through that valley. Unfortunately, the timing didn't line up in that way, but at least we got a pretty close version of what we saw. The image that we saw, we wanted to capture. We kind of got it. So this shot I'm going to keep for now, even though, in all honesty, it's like, the more I look at any picture, the more I'm going to pick it apart. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. The more I look at a picture, the more I pick it apart, and the more I don't like it. So I'll probably end up deleting this one, but it does adhere to that spooky-ish type of vibe. So we'll keep that one for now. This second shot, I don't think there's like enough of the valley to really feel the way I want it to. Like, we got a little bit too close. What I should have done is actually run up on Spinch and try to get like a good medium shot with, or just a portrait of him and the top of the horse with that moon in the background, maybe some of the mountainside. But again, this was kind of like more in tune with what we wanted to shoot. And I do like this shot a lot. In fact, I'll probably keep this Spinch shot. Let's delete this medium, because I like the long shot better. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Oh, dude, we're going to get some horse shots tonight, dude. We have that. We have pre-scouted, we scouted the Gobi Shore area where we were going to be shooting at the end of last stream. And we will be shooting some of these horses on Rimba Beach. We saw those wild horses that couldn't drag me away on Rimba Beach right here. We'll shoot some of those just along Cape Crezia, But yeah, we'll delete this close-up one, delete that guy. We'll keep both of these. I like both these shots right now, so we'll keep those. But they're kind of on the chopping block, because we want to start saving just the creepy, the spooky stuff. So some of these shots might have to go. Double rainbow, man. It's going to be so hard to delete that one. It's going to be hard to delete a lot of these. Anyway. But we have plenty of room now. I think, okay, we shot these two choo-choo just as a reference shot, which again, I don't think, we might not get to those choo-choo. I don't know. But yeah, these two we'll save for now, although both of them are kind of up for deletion. It'll first be Spinch just coming out of the valley, and then it'll be Spinching the Moon. Spinch the Moon and Attune. That's what that one's titled. Other than that, I think we're ready to. How much spice we have? We got 18 shots we can take. It's gonna fill up so fast. That is going to fill up very fast. Here we'll delete. Let's delete like one more old one. One more of these old shots. Okay, I have plenty of these Guardian Stalker shots. I think I'm going to delete this sunset one. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the sunrise. I'm going to delete this sunrise shot. We'll save the moon set shot. This shot adheres to our spooky vibe. This shot I'd like very much, so I'm going to keep it for now. But this shot I think we can get rid of because it's like back-to-back Guardian Stalkers. Plus, I don't know, the background in this shot, I think I could do better than that on the background. So let's delete that one. Hard to do, but you got to do it. This shot of this Octorok, I do really love this shot. I got to keep that for now. Really love this shot of the bucking Boko on the horse. Look at that sunset. And there's a flying V in there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but the flying V is just above the head of the golden Boko there. Really love this simple shot of this single palm tree and that crescent moon. Man, I love that shot. We're keeping that. Adheres to the spooky vibe. Obviously, blood moon rising over Eventide Island. Saving that one. Double rainbow, I have to save it for now. Sorry. Triplet choo-choos plus rainbow. Kind of got to save that shot. Maybe we'll delete this one. It's kind of our best like individual electric choo-choo shot. We can always do better. But here, again, it's like the background is not the best here. I love the way the water looks and those rocks leading out into the ocean. I love those. I just wish this shot had the contrast of this one. That's what's... It's like I want these two combined. Contrast color of this one, but this framing, this subject. Unfortunate. Okay, we'll keep both those for now. Whatever. Keep. Gerudo. Let's say goodbye to our Gerudo. This shot, again, very easy to achieve. What we did to make it ours here was we did light a separate fire just outside the right of the frame to give that nice edge light that's really, really showing off this Gerudo's muscles. I mean, with those legs, you gotta play sports, dude. With that physique, imagine getting a roundhouse kick with those things, man. Whew, to the face, plus the high heels. I mean, you gotta have some strength to walk around in high heels on the beach like that, like constantly. Anyway, but we can get this shot again. Plus, look at the clouds. We could definitely get a better cloud structure, a better look to that sunset, I think. So, bye. I really love the sunset over the village, too. God, these are going to be hard to delete. I'll keep that one for now. Old man on the pier, or the docks, whatever. We can delete this one. I really like the shot. But again, also, look at that background. We can get a better sky than that, for sure. Assuredly. And again, this shot, this guy, he's always there. This is a scripted person being there always, always, always. I feel like I could make adjustments to my framing on this type of shot. So delete that one, too. Gotta save Blood Moon. Kilton and the Blood Moon shot. Really loving those. Kilton is going to be a good subject during our spooky time photography, which again, like I said, I think because we already had planned to do Gobi Shores today, I'm going to stick with that. But then next week, I'm going to say we'll leave. This is a great spot to like kind of end the summer photography. Is like we finish here and then we can start when we want to start that back up, which we might end up coming back to this short line and shooting some stuff. What did I have? I think I was like, I know there's a Korok on that little island. I think that's why I put that star there, maybe. But like up here, this can kind of be like some, I feel like there's some like, these are kind of more creepy shoreline areas. It's more jagged cliffs, uninviting beaches. And maybe we'll go adventure and see if that has the vibe that we're looking for. But then we'll save the rest of this for when we want to get back into summer type photography, which might be next year. If we're still doing this next year, we'll see. If we're still playing BOTW next year, we will do more summer stuff. And we didn't even get into the desert, man, which is another great summer type, or at least it's hot. It's a hot area. And maybe we'll get into that. We will go, I'll tell you this right now. I will come to the South Lomai Labyrinth at one point. That's a plan for spooky season, is doing the labyrinths. Grabbing some labyrinth shots. We got 4 labyrinths to choose from. Or wait, 3? 4? 1, 2, 3. Isn't there am I crazy? Is there only 3? Where's the other one? Am I being crazy? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going to hit those. That's the whole point. I could have sworn there was another one. Why am I being a doofus? I feel like a doofus. Maybe there's just 3 of them. 3 would make sense. Triforce and all. Everyone loves their 3s. Okay, anyway. We got plenty of space now. Let's save. We do not want to have to re-edit all those again. No, sir. And now we have 21 shots. That's a great number. And here we are on the Gobi Shores. Did I save? Double check the save. Double checking. Double duty on the savings. It's a beautiful little stretch of beach. Actually, ooh. Hey, Flavi. That's right. That's this Gerudo's name. It's Flavi. See, like, we can get a portrait like we did, like, any time, man. It's like... Psh. But yeah, to demonstrate, and we will go... I do want to go try this on a... Oh, we got to get more fire arrows. Where do I get those? Where can I buy those? We'll see. But we can't see that. What's wrong with you? Nothing. But yeah, obviously, you create a danger, and they pose for that danger. Boom. What's wrong with you? And then what we can do is, if we put a little bundle of sticks down, which we call the Salt Man trick, we can just have like a controlled burn type situation that's adding illumination to one side. Anyway, we don't need to deal with her again. Let's go check. I do want to go check the treasure chest, dude, because that's like right here. Check and see if that actually works with all of these NPCs, like Jessica. If it works with the chest, dude, I imagine it'd work with Jessica. And the music in this village is great. And you know what? It's hard to leave, so we'll come back for 1 second. Oh, this isn't the right house. Let me bring this pot over here and throw it. Grab the... No, rupee? You know, I've been taught that rupees come out of any smashed pot in Zelda, so that's frustrating. Okay, yeah, see here again. I mean, it's like midday, and the lighting is the same as it was in here when we shot it last time. Okay, and then does this guy... Cloyne. Dude, yeah, see, Cloyne will pose, so we could have done that, and then we could have gotten, you know, our shot of him posing. But we don't want to do that. We don't want that. But yeah, that's as much as we can do to really augment and repose those NPCs, at least. It would seem. Is this... Everything's working, right? I mean, the stream-wise, we're not... Are we dropping frames or anything tonight? Is everything smooth for everybody? What is a horseshoe? What does a horseshoe do? Is anybody listening to me? And then, like I said, this is going to be where we're at. We got this little vantage point up here. We can kind of check out overview of the area, which this obviously goes up to... this trail will bring us up to Gama Cove. Let's go check that out really quick. Why the hell not? midday right now, so it's a good time to scout. Although I do love the sky, looking pretty nice, beautiful blue. Wispier clouds. I'd prefer some puffies. Some puffy, but that's okay. I should maybe put on some armor at some point. Ooh, looks like a Talus. Did I put a... I put a prime geode farming area here. Ooh, this actually might be a cool time to get this Talus guy, if this is in fact a Talus. Let's check that out. Let's pop on something. Let's put on some better defensive clothing. This set of armor should have a set bonus, dude. Why doesn't this have a set bonus? Soldier's gear. Nothing. There's no... So you got attack bonus from the barbarian set. But there's nothing other than... I mean, you get a guardian resist with the ancient stuff, which is the same amount of defense as the knight's armor. But this should have just like a defense buff set bonus. I think that's what I would say. What does the standard tunic stuff have? Master Sword beam up. Beam me up, Master Sword. Which obviously, I mean, this is our standard. That's our standard attire. Let's just go with that. It's fine. Okay. It's actually could be a cool time to shoot this because if we get this guy to raise up... Is this... Yeah. If we get this guy to raise up, the sun might just peek over that hill and give us a sweet little flare. Get a little wider. Yeah, dude. But now we need him in the frame, so we got to get him... Gotta get him to join us outside his little Coliseum zone, which I don't know. We'll see how far his leash will let him go. Yeah, nice swing. We gotta get him to lose his arm. You gonna grab another arm, please? Let him pop into the sun a little bit. Throw your arm. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now he'll reach down and grab a couple more. We want him fully figured. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that flare in there and with him as wide as I want. We need to get him on top of this little hill. Go ahead, walk after me, pal. This could be pretty sweet if we get him. If we can get him to walk up on the edge of this little cliff. Come on, dude, I'm right here. We'll have a nice little backlight going on from the sun. I'll have a rim light going around his body. We'll get that flare. Oh no! The music is not sticking around. Oh! That's kind of a cool pose. The problem with these Talus guys... Thank you, Brandon, thank you. The problem with these Talus guys is that they don't have like a good shape to them unless you get a really specific view on their entire body. Whatever, I think I don't have the angle for that shot that I wanted. Let's put these flowers in the foreground though. Maybe we'll get a little bit more. Is that Tuft Mountain? What would that be? No. Now we're on a Mount Dunsel. That's Mount Dunsel. Mount Dunsel. Ooh. Okay, that pose looks pretty good. Should have tilted down a little bit. This is true. Also debating whether I want to pan more right or left. I'm actually just going to delete that shot. I cropped a little bit of his hand out of the frame. His little rock hand. Maybe we can get like something more like this, something in the background there with the mountain and the flare. Little flowers in the foreground like that. That's all right. Problem, again, I like the flare coming overhead there. We lost the rim light on him, though. I think the sun went down a little bit too far behind that hill. So that's kind of a bummer because that would have like really made him stand out in front of that mountainside. The problem is that being a rock structure himself, Mr. Stone Talus is really blending in with that entire background, and that's just no bueno. I'm going to save that shot, but kind of disappointed in myself. But I am also curious to see how far this guy comes out of his little zone. Okay, there's the light hitting him now. Get both your arms back. Do a little pose for me. See both those legs. Again, he's not getting that good rim light that's separating him as much as I would want him to. I like that we're seeing a little bit more into that background, though, on the left. Ooh! Great pose. And we're getting a little bit of kick off of his backside around the rim. That's good. That's what's going to help him stand out from that mountain backdrop. Liking it. I do wish we had a stronger shadow on the foreground. Oh! Oh! Dude, trying to take pictures, you don't get violent. We'll put on our climbing gear, get back up there real fast. Oh shit, it's raining. No, yeah, fast my ass,
a piece of
dude.
The tip just got me, Odell.
No, don't leave yet, Talus. I'm right here. Okay, get up there. Oof, I love it when I just make it to the top with my last little bit of stamina. And then maybe, here's what we can do. Let's get Gobi Shore. Oh, dude, let's bring him up here. Come up here, dude. Come up here. We can get... Okay, first of all, it's 3 p.m., so the sun will be going down. Oh, come up here, my friend. If you please. Oh, yeah, dude. Call him Talus the Malice. Come on up. We want to get him as far onto one of these little tippity tops as we can. And he's moving. We can get some of this beautiful landscape. Ooh, miss me, pal. Also, we don't need climbing gear anymore, do we? Let's not be a doofus. Tingle. Tingle outfit is reserved for St. Patrick's Day. That is our Tingle outfit is our St. Patty's Day outfit. Just so you know. Dark Link outfit. Now that is some good spooky time stuff, but I guess any of these little monster masks are pretty spooky. Anyway, getting way ahead of ourselves. Right now we're focusing on Stone Talus. Oh shit, look at my health too. Let's not... I should probably do another cooking experience, and then maybe after I take a little damage, I'll take one of these little defense buffs too. Okay, Gobi Shore, kind of a little bit of the Corn Beach in the background here. Gotta have... Okay, we need him to get both of his arms back, though. This is a problem. We have problem. But we can kind of frame him a little bit. Get some of those trees. He's such a hulking mass, though. Come over here more, dude. I'm gonna get knocked off the cliff. Self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh! I love it when I say that.
A piece of that the tip just got me.
I could have done any number of things to try to make that not happen, and I just kind of let it happen. It's okay. I'm gonna get up this little thing. We just don't want him to bounce too far. He's still in. He hasn't left combat with us, so I think we're okay. But now we have a rainstorm, which is gonna bone us. Although I wouldn't mind. Let's do this, dude. Talus in a rainstorm. Now here's where we want him. There's this nice little empty ridge here. Also, how many fairies do we got? We got 4 fairies. Perfect, because I do not want to be taken out by this guy. Not by this dipshit. Unclear if this person has any kind of a brain or central nervous system at all. Okay, so we have the silhouette of those palm trees in the background. We need to get him to get a second arm, though, so he's got to lose both of his arms. And then maybe we'll get a good moonrise with this guy up on top of the hill here if we can. God, they're so big. He's so thick. Guy has quite the bust, I'll tell you that. What's up, dude? I'm on top of you now. Oh, you can kind of see the beach under his arm.
Look.
That's a
at
pretty
that
epic portrait.
horse.
And it makes sense to the spooky vibe. So we'll keep that one. I don't know, though. I do like the clouds above the mountain here that have the backlight situation from the sun going on are also pretty beautiful. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him far enough away. Well, we'll see. I can come all the way over here and then have... Yes, he's so hulking. He's such a hulking mass. Oh! Yeah, grab both your arms. Let me come up onto a higher vantage point on this side and see if we can... Get out of here, goat! Don't... What are you doing? Talus and the buffalo, dude! Come back this way, buffalo! Sometimes they just kind of run right back. No, guess not this time. I should have taken the shot, dude. I missed the shot. That's fine. Oh! I thought I fell in the water. Okay, Paul. What the hell was that? He's like, oh! I thought it was not going to keep attacking me. Oh, and if this rain would let up, I could get up this mountain much faster, but... Wait, let's not climb on there. We're going to do this. Popper climbing your back on.
The tip just got me, Odell.
Yeah. Okay, Stone Taz, as long as his freaking health bar is there, I'm pretty sure that means... Okay, it's gone. It's okay. We will re-engage in a moment. Hopefully. Although, I don't know. Does he, like, phase back to his original starting point if you're not there long enough? Oh, there he is. Now we're cool. Okay. Maybe this is a better view anyway. Looking down or looking at him from below like this. Also, what did I say? When I lost health, let's pop one of those defense buffs. Which I obviously need to make more of. Obviously. Yeah, we need a lot of foods. Okay, defense buff. Back to our tunic. Tunic? 3-nick. Did I miss anything? Spooky rating. 3 spooks. From below makes you feel like more menacing. Right, yeah, of course. That's the standard tactic. It's just that there's not going to be anything in the background there now. Because there's like nothing. Whereas, again, from this perspective, we can see that beach. I think I'm just going to stop shooting this guy. We got like a couple cool shots. Well, actually, no. I'll shoot out... I'll delete that one's a piece of garbage. I'll shoot out... Don't fall down that hill, bro. Let's shoot out. It's 7 p.m. The rain will cease. And if we get him right here, it's possible that we get a really cool moon rise just beyond Eventide Island right there. But I do need him to position himself up here better. Oh, there's the sunset. Oh, that's okay. Again, I want to see some more of that background. I'll save that one. That's not bad. I like the way the clouds are kind of forming around his shape. And we could get a better. This actually is a good opportunity for a better compendium shot, too. Let's let him get both of his arms back. Come on, we can get one cool sunset shot right here. Get your other arm, dude. We gotta have a little bit of the beach behind, under his arms. Ooh. Oh, okay, I need to tilt up. A little bit of that beach. Oh, those silly looking little twigs. Not into those twigs. That's a cool pose, like right as he's like raising up to slam down on me. It's a good way, good timing for him to do that. Yeah, power pose. He's puffing his chest. I also need to dodge this attack that he's about to do. Oof, at least dodge it so it throws me into here. I don't want... Let's do... Okay, real quick compendium shot right now. Saving that. I think I like that better than that other one. They're kind of both bad, but that's fine. Let's replace it with that. I still like that. Okay. Maybe we get one more opportunity on a sunset shot if we can get him to join us right here again. Just walk back this way for just a little bit. Schnitzel, dude. Dude, no. Walk towards me a little bit. Okay, walk towards me and get one more schnitzel. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more. Delete that one. Okay, let's get ready for that moon to pop up. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay, buddy, come on. He's gonna get his other arm. Okay. That moon's coming up any moment, dude. Well, I got it. You'll see. We'll see the light change. We'll see the light just turn off from the sun. And then we'll see... No, dude. There should be like a... Oh, there's the moon! Ah, we can't really get over the freaking edge of the cliff, though. Okay. Hang on, bro. Hang on. Swing at me. Don't lose an arm. Just swing. Yeah, I don't want him to lose that arm right now. Okay, there's the moon. Fuck, he lost the arm. It's okay, maybe one is fine. Also, I swear I took the picture there. Okay, get back up, dude. He's gonna grab those arms. One arm. Grab the other arm before the moon goes away. Second arm, pull it out. Oh, he blocked the moon with the arm. Okay, we're still doing this. Let him relax. Got that moon in there.
Now
Beautiful shadow.
Okay. So really, you think? Oh God.
That's
Harold.
not too bad. Thank you. And here now while he is composed in front of another mountain backdrop, it's low key, so he's standing out in front of it with his lighter shade of rock. So I like that. Keeping the old picture though. Don't throw it their arm, bro. One more shot of this moon, dude. One more attempt. He's grabbing his arm.
Now it's locked in place. Okay. So
Oh,
really,
the moon's gone.
you think? Oh God, Harold.
Son of a bitch. I should have been up here for the moonrise. No, actually, I don't know if that would have been any better. Because like we were saying, I mean, yeah, the lower angle on him makes him feel a little bit more menacing. It's okay, let's do this, dude. Get that mountain in the background. Talus barreling towards me. Ooh. See, but you can't tell... Because he does not have features of any kind of human... It's like so hard to tell what the hell you're looking at right there. That would be a great timing on anything else than a stone talus. Although he is completely blocking what I believe would be Tuft Mountain. I'll save that shot. I like the color going on. Color going on is great. There's Tuft Mountain. It's like without seeing this creature's movement, it's really hard to tell what you're actually looking at, in my opinion. Oh, look at the moonlight just casting over his rock. Little bit of that shore in the background. Okay, what also that means is that we might have another opportunity for a moonshot. Since that moon peeked its head over that mountain again. Save that. I love that light slash right across his body. That's beautiful. But let's do... Yeah, look at that. Okay, this is going to be badass. Just pop out from that behind those clouds, Mooney. Mr. Mooney. Although I need him to have 2 arms, huh? Yeah, lose that arm. That's perfect. He's going to grab the other arm. And then we need him to grab arms. And then we need that moon to pop out from behind those clouds. There it is. Okay, grab that other arm, please. Thank you, Mooney. Moon, what you doing, Mooney? Ugh. I'll save it for now, but that's not going to work. And then he's losing his arms again. Also, my health's getting a little low. Let's pop a... We'll just eat some of these. Is my defense buff over? Yes, we'll eat another defense buff. We'll eat this hearty roasted durian and this baked palm fruit. Very fair. Okay, lose your other arm, dude. We want to get one of these freaking moon shots. Oh, he's going to grab the other arm. Perfect. Okay. Oh! That's all right. The moon is a little bit obscured. A little bit too obscured for my liking, for my taste. God, I'm really, like, none of these are... We're also, like, slowly heading back. Here's what I want. I just want to play around with them up here, because eventually we'll get a good moon over that side of the mountain. And then we have a nice overlooking view of this area, because that would be a sweet shot. I would like to see a little bit further down the beach for a shot like that, but the moon's making its way over there, so let's just kind of toy around with him. We'll keep attempting some moon shots, but until it gets to that end of the beach, it's just I'm not gonna have a good angle on him. So let's just maybe we'll keep kiting him up here for a second. Try to determine a good position. I mean, right here is pretty good. We want him right around there. See that beach on the right side, and the moon will just be above him. Perhaps. I see the fishmonger's boat. Nice little bright visual element. See, I am not, at this point, I have to be looking up to get the moon in the frame. Here, you know what? We should stay, like, underneath him, huh? And then he won't lose his arms quite as easily. Ah. You can't hit what's crawling on your crotch now, can you, pal? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Gripping him all over. Look at him, like, scratching on him. I'm like, what do you think about that scratch on your stomach? Unclear if he can feel any of this happening. Okay, I think we dipped around. Okay, there's the moon going right where we want it, though. No. Dude. Oh, my God, bro. I thought I was so clever hiding in under his crotch. It's fine. Get right back. It's not raining anymore, so we can actually climb this with some sort of haste. No, dude, that moon's going away. One attempt. Yeah, that was it. We lost it. That's so freaking annoying. And now he's like over it too. Really shouldn't have grabbed that guy's crotch. Regretting that now. Totally regretting that. Okay, well, we can at least get... Also, I think he's, like, moving faster now. He's, like, fed up. I think he's kind of, like, fed up. I'm kind of fed up with you, pal. Do one more shot right here. He's got at least good light on him. Okay, I'll probably delete that one. And then let's take him out. I'm sick of you, pal. Sick of you pushing me around. Oh, let's not waste any fire arrows, too, on this. Because why? Do we even want to use bomb arrows? I'm going to use regular arrows. Ooh, wait a second. Well, I'll get his health down a little bit. We can get... Well, we got sunset or sunrise coming now, so maybe we'll do a sunrise cycle really quick. Since we boned that... And no, I will not grab him by the crotch this time as a defense mechanism. Because we've learned that's not quite appropriate with this person. They don't like it. They didn't ask for it. I do not have permission. So I won't do it. Okay, get up on top of this hill a little bit. Oh! Oh, that dirty rock on the top left corner! Also, how much room do we have on our freaking camera roll? We're gonna run out. Let's do that shot one more time. I love that shadow coming in front there. Oh! What? Okay, lose your other arm, dude. Here, throw your other arm over here. Oh, he's getting both arms. Okay. And then I'll grab that other arm again. Oh, there we go. Sunrise. Thought that would be a cool shot of him grabbing out of there. But look, we got the sunburst. Got that. We want him to spin around now. Give me that good pose. Atta boy. Now that's a cool portrait of Mr. Talus. I don't like how I can see that little bit of the shrine over there. It's like I'd rather see all of Eventide or none of it type of thing. So let's try to reframe that a little bit better. And I still do not know how much room I have. We have 3 more shots on the roll. So we'll shoot that out. Also, I'm going to try to tilt up. I don't know how fast I'm going to do this. Ooh. I don't like whatever that junk is in the bottom left corner either. I'll save that shot though. So we have 3 shots. Let's really quickly before I go too ham on this scene. Let's just delete all these garbage ones. That one's garbage. Nothing happening in the background. This one we did get the moon up there, but this kind of looks like garbage. This one the moon didn't fully expose itself yet. I like a fully exposed moon. This one's okay. This one, that light slash across him is kind of cool. And we can see some of the beach in the background. But it's still not that great. This shot, he's a sweet pose because he's about to throw his arm. But again, his structure, his form does not really feel good there. There we have a little Mooney. Mooney popping up. I like that shot. There's the one where he blocked the moon. We don't need that one. This is the one we did for the compendium. We can delete that. This was a good attempt. I don't like those little twigs in the front, so we'll delete that one. This shot's pretty cool. I like that one. I like there's kind of like a soft glow to it because I think it's still kind of raining right there. This shot looks pretty epic because he's just kind of like really facing that storm, you know, head on. I like that. And there's our shots with him just coming out of his little zone. This first shot didn't really work out. We'll delete that first one. I think these second 2 are better than this first one. I want to save some of these. I don't want to do an in-depth review right this second. Save. That shot's pretty rad. And then here's where we were. Dude, that shot's so cool. Okay, we're going to get a really cool one here. I promise. This one didn't come out when he's turned around getting his arm back. Stone Talus. Okay. Whoops. Okay, dude, grab your arm back. Or get rid of one. Oh, there we go. 1 arm, 2 arm man. The 1-armed man did it. The 1-armed Talus did it. Look at that sweet flare. That's what I'm talking about. That's the best one so far. I do wish that we saw a little bit more of his shadow on the ground, because those shadows when they're backlit. What's up, Random Full? How's it going, buddy? POV when Paul doesn't look at chat. Yeah, whoa. Hitting the sheets. Oh, night, Brandon. I missed that too. I miss a lot. I miss my wife. Kidding, not married. Hitting the sheets. Yeah, good night, buddy. Sorry if I missed you, Brandon, leaving. What do you think of my picture in general? Wait, spooky month. Wait a second. What else did I miss up here? Redeem locked. Oh shit, I saw it. I missed. I did not see a lot of this. Hang on. Never nice photo. Barry. Moon. Yeah, okay. I was getting like super intense into what we were doing. Cool shadows coming off. Yeah. Locked in place. Yeah. Thank you. Spooky month. Yes, sir. And I know, you weren't here earlier, but this is going to be, we're going to shoot out what we're shooting here on this last little bit of shoreline. And then we'll move into some more spooky time type stuff. Next week, go full on to the spookiness, perhaps. Although subject to change, you never know. What do you think of my picture in general? Which pic, Random? What did I miss? Wait, did you post a pic on here? Or are we talking? Are we doing our Discord pic? Did I miss something? Did you just post it? If it just got posted, I might have missed it. Moon. But I'm sure the picture's great, whichever one it is. Sick new wallpaper. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Are you talking about one of these for the wallpaper? I'd be very flattered. That is one thing. One of the first things I think we could probably do with these images is have them available for download for people to use as their wallpaper or whatever. But I haven't set that up yet. I know, but I will get that eventually. POV when Paul doesn't look at the chat. Yeah, I know. I am sorry, and he still says it. I'm sorry. I'll let my message 100. Oh yeah, what's up, Crazy Salt Man? We gave you credit for Saltman method earlier. We were talking about the use of the bundle of sticks to add. Do you see the car? Oh yes, I did. Yeah, I before I posted the promo for tonight's. Is it considered promotion when I just say on the Discord that we're going live? Whatever you call that, the alert that we will be going live. I did a couple reactions, like the photo of the car accident crashed. Dude, you know, that one looked sweet where it was like popping up off of it looked like it was going off a little jump. Those car games have such great graphics. And I'm going to say that's because when you don't have a humanoid character in the frame, it's a lot easier to fool your brain into believing whatever you're looking at is real. But cars in general, I mean, I always thought the first car game that I got into in like a more serious way that wasn't like Cruising USA or like San Francisco Rush, where I just wanted to like crash cars and stuff. And then especially in San Francisco Rush, when like the cars showed battle damage, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and they explode. But first Gran Turismo, what I believe was the first game, just Gran Turismo on PlayStation. I thought that game had like the best graphics. I was like, these cars look so real. This looks so good. We're living in such a cool time. You like the photo of the car accident crowd? Yeah, exactly. By the way, if you post like a bunch, like if you post like a set of images, I might only comment on like either the last one in the series or like choose one of them to add like a thing to. But I'm generally saying like about the entire set. I'm generally commenting on the entire set, just FYI. Like, I'm probably never going to go to each individual one. And I was mentioning this earlier about my anxiety with how I'm going to comment on people's things. That goes into that. It's like, I'll just choose one to comment on, and I hope that is okay that I'm kind of saying a generalized statement about all of them, because all the work I've seen on there has been beautiful from everybody. Beaming has realistic crashes in it. Beaming? What's that? Yeah, what game was that? Wait, you need BeamNG. Oh, that's what the game is called. BeamNG? BeamNG? Dude, I'll check it out. If there's a good photo mode in there, I'm into it. Although I have a very long list of potential games to get to. And like I said, the next game we're doing deep dive in, that we're going to shoot on the stream very much is, I promised Pokemon Snap for a long time. So we will be doing Pokemon Snap, the first one. I don't know if we'll do Smoke What's Up. Spelunky, we've already started the deep dive process, I want to say. I'm just saying the next game we're going to start getting into, because Spelunky, I will say we have already basically started the deep dive process, and the reason why that game is going to be the first in the photography in detailed deep dive video is because of the simplicity of the photography in Spelunky. There's not all that much to say about it, so it's going to be a nice a little bite-size morsel for us to get started in. But the next game that we're going to start playing, because we've done Spelunky streams, I want to say like at least 5-ish, 4 or 5 times, maybe 3 or 4 times. We already started the process is the whole point. Oh yeah, dude, take it easy, Random Fool. Have a good night, buddy. Maybe see you tomorrow. Maybe see you over the weekend. Take it easy. Either way. Appreciate stopping by, always. Very proud of the shot we just got, too, by the way. Okay, I'm pretty happy. I'm actually glad that we ranted while this one was up so people could, like, really look at it for, like, a long time in depth. You know what I mean? Pixelix, yeah, again, thank you, Salt Man. Really appreciate it. Very much appreciated, my man. Anyway, this is the best shot so far, so let's do a couple more of these. Well. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. I love that shot. Okay, keeping that one. No, we're not going to use it for the compendium. Let's try a couple more. He's going to lose his arm. We want him to get that arm back, ideally. Thank you, Saltman. Thank you. And let's do a couple more of these backlit situations, if we can. Oof, here's not a good... He got a little too close to us, I think. See, and that's not going to look as good. I didn't like the moon shots from that angle. I think we might have lost basically our whole opportunity to get the backlit sunset shot, but we made it. We made it happen. So I am proud. But pride comes before the fall, Paul. Don't get knocked off the cliff again. We could get one more looking on this side of the map. No, see, because you're still not... He blocks too much of that side. We'll do one. We're letting him get his arms back. Let's try one more of these. He's going to be so close. Ah, yeah, way too close to get him in the frame completely. I know. I'm pretty happy with that shot. That last shot we just did, that's about exactly what I could have hoped for. Maybe seeing a little bit more of the beach. On the right side or something. Maybe just seeing a little bit more of the background, but the light is great. Still a pretty cool view. I like we can see that distant island, what we've been calling Eventide, I think Major. Wait, no, this is Eventide Major, and then we have Eventide Minor and Mini, so that must be Eventide Minor. Even though I know they are unnamed, unvisitable places in the game. But we name stuff for them anyway. Yeah, it would have been nice to maybe have Eventide like in the background completely. I think I erred on the side of actually omitting it after we learned like we wanted one way or the other. Maybe we can get a shot. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's actually maybe... No, see, because we're not going to get... Oh, well, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if we can get him back over here for a second. There's got to be a good distance where he won't throw the rock. But you also just keep walking at me. Oh, no, there goes the sun behind the mountain. And now not lighting him. So now I kind of know that's going to be garbage. Flying V, though! Ah, turn around! Wait, it's going to fly into the cliffside, isn't it? Ow! I want to see those birds fly into the cliff. Where do they go? Ah! They went through the cliff. Those are graphics. Okay, anyway, I think we're done with this guy. Let's try to get one nice, like... Oh, we got another flying V up there, though. Grab his arms. We got a beautiful blue sky. Flying... 2 flying Vs, in fact. Oh! Not too bad. Double flying V and Talus. Not bad. Save that one. And then maybe we can get one better compendium shot with the blue sky, maybe. Maybe. Got to get him to throw the next arm. I like this blue sky behind him, though. This would be a really cool shot for the compendium. Grab both of his arms. Have both the arms in the frame. There we go. Compendium. Portrait. Yeah, I like that. I like that portrait better for the compendium for sure. Not that the sunset one was bad. It just did. I do like the edge light on him in that one. But anyway, I like that blue sky behind him. Okay. Let's take this guy out. I've had enough of him pushing me around. I already said this. I already ranted about it. And then we did the morning cycle, which I'm very happy. Let's also save really quick before I die and we lose it all. Whoa. Whoops. Thought you were throwing, not swinging. You button hooked me. I didn't know you were going to button hook me. Oop. Okay, pal. I'm going to kick your ass with whatever this weapon is that I already have on. Probably not even that great. Ah. Oh. Let's crit him with this weapon. I'm so into photography mode, I'm not the best at battle. Okay. I'll tell you that right now. Crit you with my thrown sword. And then we'll get him... Well, let's finish. Let's use Master Sword for now. Have that... Nope. Ugh. I should just do him with arrows. I'm like wasting so much time climbing back on top of him after he's stunned. And really I could just be... Yeah, that's the ticket. Also, if I had something better than the Lysel bow, weren't we utilizing one of our because I like to get... The problem with any RPG... Drink your water. Oh yeah, good call. Thank you. I needed 2 reminders to drink water. The problem with pretty much any RPG when I'm getting all these like cool items, it's like I never want to use, and I've had discussions with my friends about this. You like never want to use the good stuff that you get. You're like, whoa. That's like the best potion in the game. I'm not going to just like use that against an enemy. Like I'm going to wait for a different enemy that's like I really need it for. And then you finally get to the end of the game and you're like, I never used any of this good shit that I had. And that's exactly what I do every single time. I don't know why. And so like right now it's like, well, yeah, I know I have 5 awesome Lionel bows, but I'm going to save those for when I really need them, right? And then I never do. So why don't we just... Let's end that disgusting cycle plus a 5 hit. I mean, I'm going to take this guy out in no time. At this range, with all 5 of them smack and dab right into his face. Okay, and then we get a lot of loot. Awesome. Let's do a quick review, and then we'll head down and try to find those horses that we were talking about, because I want to photograph some of them horses. We'll do night and day cycle with the horses. And then that might be about time we can wrap up. Start wrapping. We'll see. Let's see how I feel. I'm going to be staying up so late tonight. So I don't really need to get off the stream as perhaps as early as I usually try. I'm trying to wrap stuff around 10, but then I'm also trying to get on at 7:30, and that never happens. So you work with what we got. Anyway, save again. Finish that little battle. let's do a quick little review. We'll only delete the obviously terrible ones, like the one that we use for the compendium. We know we're not going to want to save that one. I did like this double flying V shot, but I already know, I mean, this shot, this is the shot. That's the shot right there. Again, my only wish is that I think I would have preferred to have something on one side. I like that we see the one island. I really just wish Eventide was on that left side visible behind him. Otherwise, great portrait though. Like this is closer. I really wish I would have framed Eventide on the other side of him on one of these shots. That's such a bummer. Like this shot I know we're not going to want because we've got these sweet ones right as the sun was breaking over the horizon. I like these shots the best. Maybe I'll just delete this middle one and then we'll decide between those other ones when we actually do a review next week. So we'll save those ones. This one with the flying V's is, the light on him's terrible, so we know that's not going to be good. These ones are all pretty cool. How many shots do we have on the roll? We still have 13 shots. So let's not actually get rid of too many more. Because again, I do want to do more of a breakdown. I'll delete one of these two. Although again, I don't want to do a breakdown, but then just like start breaking down. Well, between these two, his pose is better in the second shot. He's also held within the frame here, where in this one is his little stone hand is just kind of peeking out of the frame. He's terribly separated from the background, but that's okay. You can also see a little bit more of the cliff above him because we widened out a little bit. So we'll keep this one. Delete this first one. And then we'll do a big review on these other ones next time. And then we have plenty of space to shoot our horses. But let's also do a food rejuvenation. Health rejuvenation before we head into doing that. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun horses. See these pink heron down there. I really wish you could shoot from the sky somehow. That'd be a big wish of mine. Oh wait. Oh wait. Do you have a girlfriend? Don't answer two birds. Yes, I have. Yes, I have a girlfriend. Sorry, I thought you said you were leaving, Randolph. I'm sorry. I just stopped paying attention to the chat. Magically back. Okay, I missed that too. God, I missed so much. Here's the thing is like eventually I'll set it up and I'll have, it's just the way my monitors are set up right now. Cause again, still getting everything set up here, but the chat monitor, the chat is not really in my view as much as it could be. And I just have to get my rigging done here and I'll be able to see stuff. But yes, I have an amazing girlfriend. Whenever we're talking about the V, flying V, my girlfriend's name is Veronica, and she, her name starts with a V, so see those flying V's? It's kind of like a reference, slight reference to my girl. Out of respect, okay. So yeah, there's that. But that's a significance. Whenever it's like flying V is kind of significant just for that reason. It's funny significance. And here's those horses. These are what... This is the horses. Okay, so... Oh, and there's the choo-choos. Okay. Well, we got a choice then. Let's shoot a couple choo-choo shots. I like this green... I like this green grass. Choo-choo's peeking out over the green grass. Yeah, that's kind of cute. So we'll do like... two choo-choos... peeking out over the grass with that beautiful blue sky background. Ooh, maybe like one palm tree in there if we can. I don't know if I want to do gardening right now or not. Here, wait, kite them back over here. But I want to do the horses. We kind of wanted to... Horses are going to be kind of tough. Because they're not going to attack. They're just going to flee. It's going to be kind of a different type of shooting. Where'd that second choo-choo go? There you are. What are you doing? Come here, Choo-Choo. Get together with your friend. 2 Choo-Choos. I like this palm tree very much, but I won't want to be tilting up so much that we don't see the shore and the water. Are you hyped for the? Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2. I'm very excited about. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna be sweet. It's going to be sweet. I don't know when I'm going to start playing it or not. We'll see. Here's the problem with whenever we're talking about like new games to play or whatever. Unfortunately, it is like way too expensive to buy like every single game that we talk about. So I do have to kind of pick and choose the battles. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's gonna be freaking rad, right? I mean, I'm excited. Again, yeah, the only thing is like, let's see, because I had bought what else? Yeah, I just can't buy. I've bought a couple games. Like we bought Pokemon Snap to play, and then I was realizing like, shit, every game. If I gotta buy every game, even if it's like a $20 game. The problem is that the return on investment right now is not all that high. Go ahead and subscribe, by the way. Go ahead and check out the Patreon if you want to help the stream out. Maybe at some point, maybe like what we can start doing like eventually is nominating a game and then maybe trying to get people to help me buy it or something, so I'm not just like throwing my money at games. I just want to know what games people are actually interested in seeing us do some photos in. But yeah, I will. That game is on my wish list. It's on my hope to play very soon list when it comes out. Did they even give it a release date yet? I mean, it's been like pushed. I think from what I recall, it was gonna just be DLC at one point, and then they decided it was going 2023. Okay, so we got some time. Who knows? Quarter 2023 might not be till like Christmas. So sometime next year we might play some Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, even though it's not Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. That's the same game, right? Am I not being a fool? Like at one point they were going to have it as DLC, and then they switched it to kind of its own standalone. And it's a prequel, from what I understand, right? It's not a sequel, it's a prequel. Yeah, still very, very interested to see. Mostly, in context of this show, at least, mostly interested to see if they've retained the same Sheikah Slate photo system in this game, in that game, and what they've updated, what they've changed. Hopefully, Mr. Miyamoto has been watching the stream and can take some notes on things to add to the photo system in the game, which the number one, all I want is a good way to view these images and get them off of here, because currently we can't get a high quality full screen version of these images. It's just held within this silly Sheikah Slate format that is not fitting for the consumption by the general populace. You know what I mean? I gotta have some better way. May 12th, 2023. Okay, there we go. So what we'll probably do, we'll definitely be streaming this a lot leading up to that game's release, and then I don't know, we'll see what happens. That's such a far way off. I don't know why I'm getting so ahead of myself. Right now we got choo-choos. Should we even shoot these choo-choos? I wanted to focus on these horses, but the choo-choos are going to scare the horses away. You know, let's just leave those choo-choos there for now, and we'll dance around them. I don't need to do a choo-choo shoot right now. I'm going to grab this lizard. Excuse me while I grab this lizard. Choo-choos, dude, no. No, choo-choo. No. Want to shoot some portraits of the horses. Put on our stealth clothing, even though, unfortunately, again, another thing we've talked about, cannot sneak and shoot photos at the same time, kind of limiting our candid enemy NPC photography. So we're going to have to like sneak these shots pretty quick. So we got that beautiful sun overhead there. We're at a much lower position down here to the horses, so it's going to be hard. Do they see me? How is it? What is like the little alert for when things know that you're there? I know that you got, and they don't have, unfortunately, the little exclamation point go over their head. Oh no, it's going to start raining. That's fine. So we might have to do some long lens stuff with these guys. I like that shrine behind them like that. That's pretty sweet, actually. Run up on them, get them in the shrine really quick. Looking off at the shrine, kind of. I don't like how they're all stacked up, though. We don't want to get that other one separated a little bit. There we go, dude. Long lens. Got those palm trees in there. A little bit rain. Atmosphere. Ugh, why'd you move, horse? Also, got to tilt up. Get the top of the ridge. It's a nice shot of that horse. I'll keep that one. Oh, shit, he saw me. Okay, we get the one horse, though. Again, tilt up, Paul, for that top of the mountain. Let's hope that this lone horse stays there. I like that image of just the lone horse. It doesn't see me yet. Horse, shrine, trees. Way too separated. Delete that one. Okay. Oh, you posing for me, horse. Do another one of those. Shrine, horse. A little bit of Laurelin in there. Okay. I don't like... It just never feels good when it's raining and the sun is out like that. It just doesn't seem to fit. I'm personally looking forward to the look at that horse symphony that we're about to witness here. I know. Surprised we haven't had any yet. I just checked BMG photo mode. You're going to love it. Oh, I bet. Again, like I said, the car games have such amazing graphics and the detail.
Horse.
Thank you. There you go. Yeah. It's like that redemption is purpose built for us, the equestrian type photography we're going to be doing. Now, this is the only time. We got to go find some skeletal horses. Some, what do they call them? The stall or something stall. A stallion. Stall horse. Wow. They really went all out with that name. Stall horse. I knew it was stall. I just didn't know it was horse. Like stall mount or stall something or horse stall. You never know what these prefixes and suffixes they're adding to these things. Anyway. Okay. The sun looks great, but why is it raining? Very little rain cloud in the sky. So this seems to be kind of like the distance that, yeah. As soon as they notice me, they're out. And we can keep following them around. We don't take no for an answer. We're not quitters here. Oof. Ooh, I like that palm tree. And the waterfall. Get those horse, or at least let's just keep this one horse. Yeah, stay there. That one horse stays there. Put this freaking waterfall on one side of him. Yes! Oh. He like turned towards me right when I was taking the picture. That looks pretty sweet. The trees look great, backlit like that up against that dark mountainside. The waterfall, though, and we've said this, talked about this, the waterfall does not really look great. The waterfalls just never look great because we can't do a long exposure to have the water trail at all. So framing that in, maybe that was a bad idea. I mean, I guess you can kind of tell what it is. Also, with the raindrops, I think that's just adding to the confusion. Let's save that one. And maybe it's actually kind of fun to have to compose with this longer focal length. Should have really had some more of that side of the frame. Had some depth in there. And these things see me like so easily. Here, yeah, let's have. I like that group of 2 palm trees that they've posed themselves in front of. Maybe we can keep some of that shrine in there. It's not bad. Got all 3 of the horses. We're just barely missing on the bottom left. I can just barely see Lorland Bay coming into view. And I wouldn't mind a good overlook on the bay with the horses, but I doubt. Let's save that shot. It's going to be so hard. We could maybe try to get them. Ooh, the 1 horse stuck around. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind it when we get an isolated horse incident going on here. And if we get a good view on that Atune Valley back there, that could be pretty cool. But let's let the sun come down a little bit, and then maybe we can kind of get... Ideally, we'd have the horses over here, and then we could see a little bit more of that bay. So we can maybe... I don't know what it's not kiting the horse, because they're actually not going to follow us. So I guess we'd be pushing the horse. In this case, pushing the horse in the direction we want it to go. Right there. That's not a bad position, my friend. We got Lorland Bay. We got the shrine. Maybe a tippity top of the... That mist behind the horse is framing it, or making it stand out so well. Got to make sure we keep an eye on that stuff. I don't like that frame, though. Look at the trees on the right and left flank of the frame. Not a fan of those, so goodbye. But I like that. That's keep in mind, though, that puff of cloud really helps separate the horse from that complicated background when that pops up. Okay, ooh, that actually, walking further that way is good. Maybe we can get some cool sun burst in there if we're lucky. I'm going to take a step back. Oh, dude, you want to buck up for me, my friend? You can do a little bucking shot. Also, if the light lands on the horse but gets cut from the grass, it could make it actually look pretty cool, too. Also, we should have a pretty sweet shadow on the ground coming right towards us. Okay, now we got to push him back. No, 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 pal. You're not going over there until I tell you. I don't think they won't disappear, I'm pretty sure. They should stay. Oh, bro, right across the sand right here. We can do that. Wouldn't mind some of them bucking up if they would. I like this lone horse right here, right now, though. Oh, yes, run this way, horse. And buck up. No? Okay. Look at the shadow on the ground. That's so gorgeous. We want him framed in that white sand, though, completely. And then I'd like some of Mora Lorland in there if we can. Ooh, I like... Okay, we get the gate. Shrine above, maybe, a little bit. That's a pretty quaint-looking silhouette. Don't like how much... There's so much negative space, the whole bottom left quadrant of the frame. Let's do... We can work that image a little bit. I think if I zoom in and actually just crop it to make it more about that entry gate and just the horse. If that horse behaves and stays there, we won't even get the shrine in, I don't think. Let's save that shot. I just want to emphasize... Oh, I'm on the longest focal length possible, so we got to step in. Now, still way too much negative space in that left side. I'll still save it. I want to get... Oh, there's a flying V in there. Get close to it. Ah. Okay, wait. He might buck up right here. This might be kind of cool. Let's put him on this side, though. Oh! He kicked me. Whoops. Okay. Lurlin entry gate. Little horse in the shadow. Now, where's those other horses? I don't know if I'm... Let's see where these other horses put themselves. Maybe we get... They look like they're heading in the right direction. We wanted them over on this side. I can push them back over there if they behave. There we go. This one's going over, kind of. Nope. Wrangle them this way. Herding. I guess we call it herding. Herd the animal. Damn it, dude. We're missing the whole sunset cycle, bro. Okay, let's go back to this one. This one's... I'm making quite a bit of noise. Here we go. Ooh. Not happy about those trees in the top right, and I'm just seeing a flying V popping out from, or actually heading into those little trees in the center of the frame. Terrible composition overall, though. Good attempt. I made an attempt. Okay. Ooh, but that now he's heading right exactly where we want him. Stay right there, fool. Okay. Nope. Oh. No, you're not going that way. No. Yep, stay over there. I wouldn't mind a shot of these group of trees with the horse in there if it behaved. Oh, look at that! No, buck up again, dude. Look at that sunset. Don't want that. We want... Ooh. Not bad. Not a bad gallop. Not a bad sunset. Maybe we can stop him. I'm going to head left. Maybe we can halt him. I love doing photography. Yes, dude. I hope you do. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Is it not really fun shooting in games? It's so much fun. It's a very fun thing to do. Okay, we're going to keep this shot. Is that a flare on his chest? A little piece of flare? Or is that part of his coloring? There's like that dot on its chest. I can't tell if that's coloring or not. Anyway. Halt him here. Head that way, dude. That's the direction we want you. Go onto the beach. Yep. Okay. Oh! Look at that little pose. So bummed he's kind of put in front of that mountainside. We're losing what would be a beautiful silhouette in front of the sunset there. But at least that pose is brilliant. Try that again, my friend. Okay, head back into the water. Okay, now he'll jump around this way. There we go. Look at the mist right behind him. That's a pretty cool one. We're losing all our light, though. That was like probably our last attempt at that sunset shot. Let's save that one, though. At least his pose was brilliant. Maybe we can get another one if we come down here. Go run into the water. Oh, no, there goes all our light. There goes our light. That's fine. We can get... Now we got moon time, which is a lot more... That's good. And so now we'll actually herd or push. Now we want them actually on the opposite side of these Gobi shores. Yeah, go that way. Yep. If we're lucky, we will get moonrise, eventide, and horse type shot. But I will pretty much take any of these bananas, first of all. But then second of all, I will take pretty much any of these horses with the moon popping up. So let's stay hidden. And I know there's that third horse somewhere around here as well. What might be smart is to separate them and try to get them on different like locations so that we can like if the one runs too far one way, we have the other one as a backup on the other side of the stuff. I don't know. Okay, we got to stay hidden. Okay, the moon's coming up right over that hill, dude. And we have these horses. We have these horses in the tall grass. That might be kind of sweet. Although now, okay, now they're out of the tall grass, but that's fine. Okay. I want to stay hidden like as long as I can because they catch a whiff of me and I'm done. So when the moon comes up, that's when I will pop out. Okay, the moon's coming up any second, dudes. Okay, we kind of want eventide on the right side of the frame. Let's put the tree right between the two horses there. Oh, shit, I think the moon's up already. I think it's not coming up because of this, or we're not seeing it because of the clouds, which is a bummer. Yeah, it's about to start to rain. Damn you! That's fine, and maybe we'll get some overhead shots here. If it pops, see, it's gonna start to rain. It's not gonna pop out from those clouds. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here before it starts to rain. Let's see if we can get. Here's what we'll do. Whoops. Before it starts to rain. I also don't need to shoot 5. Now we can go to our spiked boko bowl. Spiked boko bowl. Maybe that would be tasty. Whoops. No, bro. The old salt man trick. Okay, I'm gonna try to just completely skip through this rain cycle. Let's go. We'll just go to morning. Time scum it, as we like to say. It'll probably still be raining, and my thing will be out. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we only have like a small window of not rain. That's fine. And now we have 4 subjects, though. Okay, this could be cool, because if we keep ourselves hidden enough, they might stay grouped there, and that's right where the sun's popping up. So maybe within this very small window of time... Is that the sun? I can, like, see kind of popping through those clouds right now. Wouldn't mind the edge of that cliff between the trees on the left, between those 2 trees. Okay. Horsey. Nice. Is this weather gonna break or not? I guess we got like another hour. I like that sun. The look of the sun up there, though, is pretty badass. If that is the sun. Again, it's kind of doing that thing where the sun is like offset from like the actual lighting effect, kind of. 4 horses in the rain. Long lens stuff is the answer here. POV when Paul doesn't pay attention to chat. Also drink water. Okay, well, yeah. Back. What'd you say about loving photography and drink water? I was congratulating you on loving photography, and it just one of the main things I think I would hope to do with my work here is to encourage people to do exactly this. So hopefully I'm not patting myself on the back too much, but if what I'm doing gave you a sense, look at the way the sun looks up there, though. This is badass. Get all those 4 horses separated right here really quick. Hang on. they're walking into each other. Separate, separate. There we go. Okay. And my album's full, so I have to do a review. Good time to chat. Okay. So, drink water. Yeah, I'll drink water. Drinking water, smart idea. Don't pay attention to the horse invasion. Yeah, but if what I'm doing encourages other people to take a look at video games in this different way, from the perspective of photographing them and appreciating their beauty, because that's what we're really in photography in general. I want to say, like, the most generalized purpose that I would have as a photographer is to emphasize the beauty in everything that we're putting in front of our camera, in front of our lens. Help people appreciate the beauty of everything around them. Add some appreciation and some respect for things that you might not have just, not that you don't have respect for them or that you didn't appreciate, but things that maybe you hadn't taken note of. It's easy to not notice a lot of the beauty in this world, a lot of the beautiful things that this world has to offer. And so photography allows us to take the time to appreciate and to demonstrate that beauty and show perspective, going back to perspective, show people the perspective that we have on that beauty and how we're seeing it, and help people respect and appreciate those things. This has helped me understand photography. My dream jobs are engineer, content creator, astronaut, and cameraman. You know what? Just do every single one of those things, because you can. There's no reason you cannot do every single one of those things. In terms of astronaut and cameraman, have you seen some of the photos that the guys take on the International Space Station? Some of the coolest photos I've ever seen. And that is also my dream photo job, is photographing stuff that no one else, like, if someone was like, dude, we need you to go to Mars and photograph Mars, for us, I'd be like, yep, that sounds sweet. No one other than the Mars rover, right, has photographed Mars. No human person has stood on Mars and taken photos. That sounds really cool. And so, yeah, the photos that astronauts take are like, okay, so nobody's getting this shot. Like, nobody has the opportunity. Very, very cool. And yeah, space. We're pretty big Trekkies here in the dark room. Or at least I know I am. I can speak for a couple of us. We're all pretty big Trekkies here. But yeah, so I'm just, it makes me happy that I'm encouraging other people to appreciate and love these things that we kind of take for granted. I think a lot of people take the beauty of video games for granted, and just like a lot of different arts in history, new artistic endeavors in history, some, a lot of people would turn their nose up at the idea of like a game being a piece of art. You know what I mean? A game being something that can be appreciated from an artistic perspective. And like, to do that, I'm showing my respect to the game designers, the people that took the time to make this game so beautiful. And so, yeah, if I'm encouraging that for you, that's like my main goal, and that makes me really happy. So thank you for telling me that, because some people also, aren't comfortable letting people know when they've encouraged or influenced them in that way. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope I would continue to encourage doing that. And I hope I never disappoint. Oh, dude, some of these shots are so cool already. I got to say, some of these aren't really working out the way I want them to, but that's life. That's photography. That's photography. Yeah, we have to do a review though. And actually, maybe here, let me delete a couple. Let me delete the really shitty ones. We'll do like a couple more shots I think I'm going to have to shoot these horses a little bit more at the beginning of the next stream, too. I think that's going to happen. Anyway, this shot's garbage. Look at how they're all stacked up and none of them are posing well. It's terrible composition, nothing in the background. This shot, I do like here. See those pink flowers in the foreground? I like that. I like that little frame to the foreground like that. That's beautiful. Everything outside of that, the horse's pose looks great. Thank you, Subman. Thank you. The horse's pose and that foreground is cool. The other horse kind of sticking out that right side is like okay. I'll share. I think I have a photo that I took of some horses in real life, IRL. I did this little portrait session with my buddy years ago now, like literally getting close to 2 decades ago now. But I have this really sweet photo of these horses, and I would hope to get one that looks similar, and I'll put that on the Discord and talk about it. Say cheese! 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 What's that from? It's Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Piven and something. Cheese! What is that from? Why am I not... It's Jeremy Piven. I know it's Jeremy Piven. I don't remember what it is, though. It's like a college. They're in college. What am I thinking of? Anyway, this shot's garbage. Look, I could have tilted up a little bit, and maybe I would have cut out the foreground element, which I enjoy, but then maybe would have gained a little bit more of that mountaintop, because I don't like how we're seeing just like some of the peaks coming down in the top of you're seeing like just like a little slivers of the sky there. It's like choose one or the other. I should have tilted down actually to emphasize the foreground elements, which we liked. So we'll delete that one. This shot's okay. I think at a certain time of day, this shot could have been like real magical if we had let the light shine through the Atune Valley right there, coming down into Lurlin. That could have been a cool shot, but no, we'll delete that one. This shot's okay. I'll save that one. This shot's a kind of a cool... This one's okay. I liked the mist around the horse here, but everything else is kind of garbage. This would be a good square composition. We talk about cropping things to make the composition a lot better. And this one actually we could cut the wings off the sides, cut this thing into a square, and then all that information would be held that we want. And cutting out all that garbage. Those trees on the right and left side are the most atrocious, in my opinion. So we can delete that one. These silhouette shots really did not come out. I like that waviness to the sand on the right side of the frame. It's like in a super high contrast in that area on the sand, and like I was hoping for almost like a full silhouette of the horse. But then trying to add some of that gate in the background really didn't work out. I guess I'll keep this tighter one. This one didn't really work out. And something between like the way the trees look compared to like the sand isn't really working, like combination. I don't know. These ones in the rain. See, the horses are really, unless they're put in front of those puffs of atmosphere, like the one darker horse just under the tree, that one stands out really well. And if all of them had like a fog behind them and they were standing out, that'd be sweet. I hate Discord's 8 megabit upload. Yeah, maybe at some point. I think I have to pay if I buy Discord Nitro or whatever, the upgrade, which again I'm trying to limit the overhead we got going on here until we get things moving financially speaking on the stream. If I buy Nitro, I don't know if that allows everybody to upload higher quality images or is it just me? I'm not sure. This is a good question for my buddy Paxmore. Or I could just look it up myself very easily. I bet Paxmore, like I asked Paxmore stuff and he's like, dude, let me Google that for you. He just Googles it. Sorry, Paxmore. At the same time, I shouldn't put that on you. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you're happy to share and educate. So why would I say mean things about you like that? Putting words in your mouth. Anyway, okay. I think we made some room. This shot could have been some masterful stuff. I should have zoomed in all that junk on the right side of the frame. popping those branches, top right corner especially, are bugging me. Boost your server to add more megabyte for uploads. Yeah, random full. Yeah, take your time. Although I am if I'm gone before you get back, if I wrap up, have a good night, my friend. Because I'm gonna take these last few edited pictures out, and then I'm gonna shoot those last ones, and then we're gonna wrap it. This shot's pretty cool. I wish that actually I should have gotten this shot when the horse was jumping off its hind legs. I think it looks kind of strange that it's coming down on its front hoof rather than leaping. And something like this could have been so magic had I posed that horse in front of the sky. Again, we're gonna have to do like one more day and night cycle with these guys at the beginning of the next stream. I'll tell you that. We spent too much time on Talus. That was the problem. We spent too much time on Talus. Not that I'm upset about that, because that was a fun little session, and we did walk away with this really sweet shot with that flare going across him. Sunburst doesn't look the best over his shoulder there. It could have stood out more had it been maybe a little bit more obscured by clouds. It's actually kind of hard to determine what makes the sunburst stand out more or less in this game. Just like the rainbow, they seem to kind of like fade in and fade out at will. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of dependency on the actual atmospheric conditions going on. So I don't know. This shot's kind of eh. Yeah, this shot's really eh. Let's delete that one. This is a 3-fer. At least the background looks great. The shrine looks okay back there. That's okay. Again, I don't want to do too much of it because we'll actually review these in depth next time. I think that we got potential for a shot like this kind of wide. But these ones are just not the best. I do like the Talus photo. It doesn't seem like... No, it wasn't a waste. It was not a waste. Honestly, just to get this one sunrise shot, I would say it was kind of worth it. And then we did get a couple creepy type shots with the moon rising. You know, these ones just didn't have the magic of this one, though. I'll tell you what, yeah, that'll probably end up being our Pro Snap pick of the day, unless I get some real magic horse shot right now. I do like this one a lot, actually. Could have zoomed in a little bit more, although I think I was on the farthest end of my lens already. Just hanging out here in East Necluda. Okay, how many more shots do we have? Let's take a couple more shots. Maybe I can work with this conditions. I doubt it. The sun will pop up. We'll shoot a couple more as the rain stops to fall. But again, I think right now the lighting effect is weird because I see the ball from the sun. I see the sun, but there's no... The lighting doesn't seem to be attached to it, as seems to happen in, at least so far, we've seen that happen in this game and in Fallout. So it must have a pretty regular, or it must be a pretty regular thing to happening. Okay, here it comes. Oh no, there's the sun. Okay, we got that lighting effect around. Okay, cool. We got to push these guys if we can. Maybe a little bit further this way. I'd like them in this green zone. If we can. There's a little fire pit. If we need it. The old salt man trick. Okay. Okay, here we go. I can look up at them here, but they're not going to stick around for too long because they're going to see me. Man, if I could have one of them... And I mean, yeah, we could get our horse over here. Okay, he's Now, if he was bucking up there, that could be maybe kind of cool. Silhouette of that horse up there. But also, let's push them like we said we wanted. We want them... ideally over here. And they don't see me because I'm behind them, which could be a good way to... We can get pretty close from the back unless we get kicked again. And this mountainside just does not have, it's not the best backdrop. So maybe it's really going to be like at this point in the day, we might have to stick with shooting in this direction until we get either sunset or sunrise or moonset or moonrise. We got any rainbows? I would love a horse and rainbow shot. I wasn't even paying attention. Also, it seems like the rainbow can really only appear in very specific spot on the sky. Or in the sky. This is actually a pretty cool shot. Buck up, dude! No! But yeah, this is more picturesque looking this way. All that beautiful color. Let's push him down towards the beach more, actually. Push him down. Yeah, go down there. Go down there. We'll get some white sands and blue beaches and sky with this nice, very fitting color to the horse, actually. Blue and it's like sky blue horse with kind of a sand colored spots, or sky colored spots, sand colored, whatever. There we go, dude. Look, it put himself right in that void right there. Let's look out into the beach a little more, see where he's looking. Oh, that's not too shabby. Yeah, he's like color coordinated with the landscape.
Look at that.
And at this direction, thank you. At this direction that he's facing, it looks like he's not as scared of me. Let's get like a shot of the horse looking out into the water. Oh, it's going out into the water. Oh, bro, give me a good shot right here. Got that one lone palm tree back there. Let's take this, separate him from that palm tree a little bit better. Digging that one. I'm going to approach the horse, try to get it to do something fun with this type of composition. I think we want to see kind of a little bit more that direction. Look down the beach a little bit more like that. Get those other palm trees involved. Oh! Dude, he spun around too fast. Not bad. Okay, we can do more. We can do more. Yeah, you saw me. You're fine. Okay, run that way, and then we'll have him. He'll stop. Maybe he'll buck up here. Dude, he looks pretty epic right there, though. Longest lens I can have here. Gotta have him a little bit. Want him to face a little bit. Give me some good pose, buddy. Oh, he's gonna be out in the water. Octorok too? Oh no, it's raining again. Schnitzel, dude. Okay, give me a buck up, dude, because we only have one more. We can take one more shot. In the water shot. I would love that. Oh no, he turned away. Do that again, dude. Oh! He did, and I fucked it up because it's so freaking hard to predict what they're gonna do. Terrible, dude. Also have to watch those. It's hard to tell when their hooves and feet are in the water. It is kind of hard to like make sure that they're framed. Plus, I can't see the bottom and top of my frame. It also would help. I'll delete this one, and then maybe hopefully he'll still be doing some cool stuff. Yeah, buck up now, buddy. He's like, okay, I give up. Hang on. This is kind of funny. Octorok and horse. That's a fun one. Okay, we'll save that. And then, oh, my album's full. No, pal. Okay, so we don't need this when he turned away, but his clothes. This shot's garbage. Cool sun star, but otherwise no. This one's a great pose. I'm at the wrong side of this guy. Thank you. Wrong side of this thing to get a good view on that pose though. So let's delete that one. I do want to remember these longer lens shots like this if it does rain, because that did look pretty cool. This one, they're a little bit too far away. This one, at least they're large enough in the frame, so we'll keep that one. Horse and Octorok. It's a funny shot, but we can delete that too. That one's okay, and that one's okay. And then let's see what else we can get here. I kind of just want, like, horse and blue. Let's put his head above the horizon if we can. Get him to... Maybe he'll, like, buck up a little bit. And again, wait, no. I can back off, tilt down. I missed his hoof. No, again, still... Let's actually... Wait. Let's get for compendium really quick. No! His freaking... He's gonna be just out of the frame. Oh! Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, we can delete that for the compendium. Okay, screw the compendium. One more. Let's get one shot of him, just the water. If he'll buck up for us, it could be a pretty cool... I don't know. His behavior's so weird right now. It's like he can't... There he goes. No. You're staying here, pal. I'm like, I got him up against the wall with the water. Also, here, now we can do compendium. Real quick compendium. Real quick, Paul. That's like, wait for like 20 minutes to take it. Okay, compendium, horse shot. Okay, I like that shot. Is it better than that first one? I don't know. Nah, I like that old one now. Okay, fuck it. Okay, so let's get... Here, he's looking this way. Let's do this. Dude, just give me a pose, man, and we got this under control. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, okay. Yeah, he's, like, confused. I like it just in the water like that, though. Let's just do... Ooh. If I tilt it up, I don't like the horizon cutting that too close to the center. I'll save that. Give me one buck, dude. Just buck up. Maybe have those rocks in there balancing it out a little bit. Oof, now the light kind of sucks. Okay, well here, I'll shoot one more. We could do, actually we need to do self-portrait is what we need to do. Well, we can shoot 2 more shots, and then I'll do obligatory self-portrait with the horse, of course. I named my horse, of course, in Stardew Valley. I'll have you know. Thank you. We could name our horse, of course, in this if you wish. And there's no light on this guy right now. Although the rain is supposed to stop. Getting kind of bored with this guy. Okay, a rainbow. We're going to get a rainbow. This would probably be a prime opportunity for a rainbow. Oh, I saw a little bit of the flare rainbowed. And that got my hopes up, but that was not correct. Okay. Oh, there's rainbow! Oh! Horse and rainbow, terrible pose. Let's work on that. Let's put him at the end of the rainbow, dude. Look at that shot. That's just cool because it's the horse leading into the rainbow. Or rainbow leading into horse. That's kind of fun. Looks like he's like spitting out a rainbow or something. Terrible framing on the horse, though. Cropped his left back ankle out of the frame. Kind of a funny shot, though. Okay, let's keep that one. We got to get a good horse shot, though, now. Okay, horse and rain. Oh, okay, now the rainbow's there. We're still there. Okay. Hang on. When the rainbow appears, you got to shoot the rainbow. Let's delete these pieces of garbage right here. By garbage. I kind of like that shot. I guess I'll save it. Gotta save the rainbows. There we go. Okay, just buck up or something for me, dude. All he needs to do is give me a good... a good pose, which I really like that pose. We got the rainbow in there. That's not too bad. We have those little rocks out there in the water just adding some texture. I like that shot quite a bit. Okay, can we get another one? Oh, nope. See, rainbow gone, dude. Rainbow gone. Another double rainbow. That is cool. Why did the horse have to be running that direction, though? Oh, my God, dude. I can't stop. I can't stop. Yeah, double rainbow and horse. Badass. Let's keep going with this. Oh, look at it. Got all vivid.
Horse.
Hang on, dude. Right here, double rainbow and horse. Yes, dude. Okay, get those palm trees on the right, left side of the frame. Balance it out. Tilt up. Get both those rainbows. I'm into that one. I'm into that one. Okay. Jeez, dude. Obviously keeping that picture. Album full again. Okay, these ones are garbage, dude. These ones without a rainbow in them. Garbage. Garbage. This first rainbow shot actually is terrible, so we'll get rid of that one. I like this one where it looks like he's shooting his rainbow out of his mouth. This pose is incredible. This is the first time we've had like a good vivid color with the rainbow. And maybe it's because we're getting onto this side of the Gogobi shores. And we're getting out of the Farron area. Maybe because we've now... Maybe we're getting deeper into Necluda. And out of Farron, maybe we're going to get more vivid rainbows. But look, it's already gone now. What the hell is going on with this thing? I guess that was it. Let's get this cool sunset shot with the horse here. Give me a good pose, buddy. Give me one more pose. Rainbow gone, bro. Horse swimming. That's cute. There's like nothing happening in the water though. I need some I like those little rocks, but need something else. Okay, we're gonna shoot one more shot and then let's do self-portrait with the horse first. So we have that done. Whoops. Oh, well. We got it. Okay. Self-portrait done. And then I'll finish our roll with our last shot of horse running into sunset, maybe? Horse standing and watching sunset. That works. Oh, see, I want to stay crouched because look at where his head is positioned above the horizon when I'm crouched. As soon as I get in the camera and stand up, there we go. He can drink, maybe. Drinking horse. I'll take it. No, we need a better last shot than that, dude. How about drinking horse in front of the sunset this way? It's kind of a fun... Okay, Paul. Still no more rainbow, right? We shot those rainbows. Let's just get horse watching the sunset. I do really like the sunset in this direction, so we'll put him in there, and then we get the one lone or the group of palm trees maybe heading that direction a little bit. Again, I'd love it if his face was above the horizon line. Although I wouldn't mind if he's tilting down a little bit. I don't know. Drink in the water. Here we go. Ooh. All right, that's not bad. I'll take it. Great pose. Got the sunset colors. He's a little stacked up with those palm trees, but that's fine. Okay, and then saving that one. Save. Woo. Well, watch. Wait. 1 a.m. Just wrote a paper for ELA while watching. Oh, good, dude. Yeah, be productive. Be productive while we hang out, man. That's kind of the fun about streaming, is that we can all be hanging out, but you can be productive. You can be playing other games, which again I do highly encourage shooting in games, which I know y'all do. Pick with no rainbow garbage. Yeah, no rainbow. Get it out of there. Okay, yeah, we save again just to be sure. Let's do a quick little review, which again, I mean, we'll be starting at a pretty cool time to shoot, so hopefully we'll jump like head first into some cool horsey sunset shots. This shot's all right. This last one is like whatever. Obligatory self-portrait, yeah, whatever. This one's kind of fun. I do wish there was some more light on the horse. The horse is getting a little dark in that one. We got the double rainbow to pop up. And we got at least one decent double rainbow horse shot. Into that. I'm into that. Wish that I backed off a little bit more here so that we could have seen the top of that second double rainbow a little bit better. But I mean, the overall color in this image is absolutely gorgeous. The horse is not in the worst position, so it's good. It's all right. Like I wish I had this pose that the horse has got there right here, though. That would have been some magic. But you know what? I'll take what we got. And the fact that we have it's like we have some vivid, high contrast, high color rainbow going on. The overall image has some good color and contrast to it, which is not what we've seen with those rainbow shots in the past. So I love it. I have a school tomorrow, but it's half day, so I don't care how much sleep I get. Yeah. And again, remember, you know what? Just lay in bed and relax. Don't worry about how much sleep you get. Just relax. You can't sleep. Just relax. Think positive. Relax, think positive. Dream. You don't have to sleep to dream. You know, we talked about that. Single double rainbow shot. This one's okay. Something feels weird about the placement of the rainbow in these shots. Like it's like cropped half in a weird way that doesn't feel good to me. Like I think you really want to see more of the entirety of the arc, or at least have it coming down into the other side of the frame or something. Whereas these ones where it's like cropped kind of before it reaches the top of its the peak of that rainbow and starts descending, it looks kind of weird, I guess. It's like you kind of want to see the full arc across the frame. That's what I would say. So anyway, these shots are cool. Looks like this horse is kind of like spitting out a rainbow. That's kind of fun. Raining horses. I'm kind of keeping this shot just to remind myself that might be a good composition. Is like the rainbow. Is all the horses lined up, profile view like that, up against that mountain, if they stand out well enough, depending on the time of day. But I don't know. I don't like that shot in general, though. This is a pretty cool shot. I like that one. Got our little horse sunset shoot. This one was so close to some good magic. Work on that one. This one's This one's kind of Talus shot. This is definitely shortlisted for Pro Snap Pick of the Day. We did our Talus shoot, sunrise, got our moon rise Talus shot, sunset Talus shot, rain Talus shot, sun peeking over what is a Mount Dunsel, sun peeking over Mount Dunsel shot with enemy Talus. Why couldn't I think? Why it just said Talus? Talus, stone Talus. Cool shot. So, Pro Snap pick of the day is either that Talus shot or one of the rainbow shots. I think it's going to be one of the rainbow shots. I like this one. It's a little too simplistic, though. I kind of, again, wish I would have panned to the left instead of having all that space on the right. I think I was trying to hold that rock in the frame like that was a good part of the composition, which it does help balance a little bit because there's the rock on the left side, the other little spot of rocks. But again, I think the rainbows look better when you can see more of the arc like these shots. So I'll say this is it's either this one or the Talus shot. And yeah, I'm going to say it's the double rainbow and horse. Double rainbow and horse. I'll say it's that one, yeah. Pro Snap pick of the day, double rainbow and horse. That is also slightly color coordinated with the image itself. Love that. The horse's face looks so Disney to me. It's like such a Disney horse face for some reason. I think it's because like the game itself is like a cell shaded type graphic. Not really cell shaded. This kind of cell shaded. I think I looked it up. It's like, nah, this isn't quite cell shaded. It's like similar. Like I remember thinking I had a firm grasp on what cell shading was, and then it might not have been exactly what I thought it was. I'll look into it again before I spout off about it on a stream. No Man's Sky is coming to Switch tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Remember, rain photos can be good. Yeah, and we will be doing more rain photos during spooky season because it's so much more fitting for our vibe. But yeah, Pro Snap pick of the day, double rainbow and horse. Love it. Let's save again just to be like really sure we saved. We've discussed saving and the OCD associated with saving multiple times over and over again to be sure that they wasn't thinking about saving and remembering me thinking about it instead of me actually doing the thing. Anyway, I hope that was fun, entertaining. Hope you all had a great time and maybe got some photos of your own while we were streaming. I had a lot of fun. That was great, dude. We kind of didn't do as much of the horses as I wanted, so we will be doing horse stuff at the beginning of next stream. Pleasure. Thank you, buddy. Rock monsters and horses. Yeah. Thank you. We didn't do as many of the horse shots that I wanted because we got into that stone Talus. But we'll do some more horse stuff next stream for sure. Got one photography and one photography. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. Dude, post both. Spooky rating. The spooky rating, yeah. One bat. What is it? A bat, a rat, and 2 sarcophagi. Oblong-shaped crypts. Love it. Awesome. Yeah, post it. Good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. We'll shoot more of those horses next time. Tomorrow we'll be doing Photography Friday in Fallout 76. Hopefully it'll be better than last week. I don't know how many of y'all were here last week, but last Friday we did. First of all, I was trying to get a short stream done. We started earlier, trying to get a shorter stream done because I had stuff to do that night. And we did not have a high quality stream. I'm not even going to post what we had because the frame rate was terrible. We had a lot of technical issues. Okay, a lot of technical issues. So hopefully tomorrow will work out, and hopefully y'all can make it. If you cannot, please enjoy your evening, enjoy your Friday, and enjoy your weekend. Everybody deserves it. Y'all deserve to have a great weekend. Let's do socials real quick. If you want to check out our past streams or see little clips, the best of the best little short clips, what we shot on the stream, check out YouTube because all that will be contained there, as well as all the short form stuff on TikTok if you prefer that. All the other stuff is self-explanatory. I got to stop ranting about every single one of those. And the only other thing to say is if you take any photos in-game, what we call photography here in the darkroom, and you want to share them with some people that appreciate it, with a group of people that love photography and video games. We have a pretty sweet Discord community going on. Places on there for you to post your real photography as well as your photography. So check that out if you're interested. Obviously, if you enjoyed what you saw and this seems to be your kind of thing, consider following the stream. It'd really help out. And hanging out helps us build what we're doing, helps support the stream. So really appreciate it. Photography Sundays. See, the problem is the weekends I like dedicate. Those are when I can see my girlfriend. So it's like weekends are tough. Photography Sundays. What we would do, like what we like Spelunky Saturday or Sunday, sounds very fitting, right? So it'd be something like that maybe, but we'll do some other stuff. We also did we started a screenwriting stream, started writing a screenplay. It's like one of the first streams we did, depending on how you look at it, because that was I think the first time I put a camera on myself was during our screenwriting stream, and I think we did either a screenwriting Saturday or a screenwriting Sunday. I like sticking with those kind of things. It's festive and fun. Form-fitting, festive, and fun. But yeah, we'll do plenty of stuff on the way. But yeah, this weekend for sure. Probably not doing anything Saturday or Sunday, but tomorrow night, Photography Friday for sure. FOD 76. What's the big blue machine? Ooh, this, my friend, is my enlarger. We are in, if I haven't explained this while you've been on here, Randomful, I am in a photographic darkroom. That's what we call this, the darkroom. This is where I used to print some photographs when I was still shooting a lot of film and had the desire to do darkroom printing rather than scanning in digital prints. But this is a photographic enlarger, so you pop your negative, which there is a negative in there. Believe it or not going to be able to see it very well right now because you got to have something like light colored behind it to really see it very, very well at all, like a light table. How am I going? There we go. Wait. It's one of my photos from high school. It's a tree. And then that will enlarge the image and we can project that image onto our photo emulsion paper and then we can print those photos. Told me about the darkroom. Yeah, okay. Well, then why are you asking? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is the enlarger. This is really what makes this a darkroom currently, because there's like other than that, nothing else in here is really set up to be a darkroom anymore. There were, trays for the chemicals. I do have some objects. We still have the darkroom timer. There's a darkroom timer right here behind me. We have the grain focuser up there. So there's some other darkroom elements, but that's what's making it, the darkroom. Didn't have the big blue mechanism. Machine. Right, yeah, it's just a photo enlarger. And what's really cool is that in Fallout, the drill press that you use looks kind of similar to that. So when we were building a recreation of the darkroom in Fallout 4, which maybe we'll do that in 76 as well. Might have a easier time doing it in 76 or more difficult. I don't know. We'll see. But the drill press looks like that. So when we're recreating the darkroom, we can like add the drill press, and it kind of makes it look like part of what we have here in the darkroom, or at least similar. Anyways, yeah. Tomorrow we will be doing Fallout, so maybe I'll show you what I'm talking about. The art general is so cursed. Yeah. I'll show you if you're on tomorrow. Remind me to show you the drill press in Fallout, how it looks kind of similar. What else we got? I think that's about it. My dudes. I hope you all enjoy your evening. Take it easy. Don't be too sleazy. And I'll see everybody tomorrow for Photography Friday. Take care, take pictures, don't lose your dinosaur. Really appreciate all the love and support. Y'all are making this happen. I wouldn't be here without all of you, so thank you. Thank you very much. Slash you. Really appreciate it, everybody. Fun night. Ooh, what's the rating for the stream? Well, we got Gary's spooky rating. That was a good one. I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we'll have some fun tomorrow night for sure. Have some drinks, have some fun. I'll give this rating tonight. I'll do 4 Argus. I'm going to do a 4 Argus, 1 Todd, and a Dorito. Although I would make it a Doritos Locos Taco if I could, but it's unfortunate I don't have that as an emoji. So that's our rating for the night. Let me throw a snack out there. Snack you all. Really appreciate it, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Peace.